You know, I'm loving the contrast here. You guys are all in the black and we're in the white.
Yeah,
Don't matter if you're black or white.
No, it does, because apparently we're segregating right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, bro.
We love the apartheid.
We're at the back of the bus, you guys are at the front.
Yeah, if you want to leave, you gotta ask us first.
Sorry, guys, I'm gone.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Right, welcome to Sobriety Session, episode 1. We've got part of KTW, not all of you. Yeah. They did fucking flake out, didn't they? Yeah.
They're all with their missus, man.
Who's this guy talking right here?
This guy talking right here is Young Tensei, Big 8 in the building, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with Young Sinn6r.
Mr. Sinn6r 666.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We're out here, we're finally here, man.
What are you guys known for? What the fuck do you do?
Bro, what do
Nothing.
we do?
Absolutely nothing. We sit in our rooms all day and have bashes. That's all we do. No, man. I guess you could say we make music a little bit.
Yeah.
Rhymes and crimes.
Yes, sir. Rhymes and crimes. Rhymes and crimes and coronas with limes.
Hey,
you know
bro,
what
you
I'm
should
saying?
jump in a rap game, man. You got
Man, I feel like it's got me wearing sunglasses. I feel so.
But we should be wearing sunglasses because in this situation, bro, like,
Come
you
on,
have
we're
to-
on the
I
sobriety
feel like
session.
you're
The
not seeing my
sunglasses
eyes.
are-
You're
Yeah,
not
no,
seeing
I feel slightly uncomfortable. I
I'm
don't know what you're
Asian
looking
anyway,
at.
it's slanty.
Nah, you don't keep it that way. Yeah, my eyes are probably
Like,
looking
I'll
that
put my
way.
shades
Probably not even looking at you. I'm over there.
Zoned.
Yeah, man, I'm on a Captain Morgan's in a moment, man. That's
You know
what
what I'm
we're
saying?
sipping.
Sipping the captains.
You guys want to start with a shot?
Yeah. Run
what's
it.
this?
We got white rum.
No, they're doing Kisaku.
What's that?
We don't keep. What's this?
I've never heard of this shit before.
Yo, okay.
Hey, what, do I just sky it from the bottle, yeah?
Oh, you can put your lips on, I don't give a fuck.
Jesus.
We got some
What is
cups
this?
and
It's
glasses.
whiskey.
Oh, it's whiskey.
Japanese
Alright,
whiskey.
Come on, man. I know I'm a
Japanese
white
whiskey.
boy, but this liquor is gonna make me feel a bit.
Bro, last episode, right, we had a shit
Fucking
ton
hell,
of- we
he's
had like a
chugging
whole
it.
bottle with
He just-
sake.
Fuck it.
That wasn't a shot.
It depleted.
Like within the first 10 minutes.
Hey, bro, take that.
No.
That tastes like shit. I can't lie.
You ain't just got, you just got no
Yeah, just
taste.
don't chug it.
Fuck.
So it's got a
Okay.
taste.
Oh, yeah, my
Sobriety
chest. My
session.
chest is warm.
It's,
Right
it's,
now,
just,
bro.
it's a shame it doesn't have the rice wine because that stuff was good. I feel like it didn't taste like anything.
Was it whiskey?
Yeah, no, it's like rice wine, sake. It's the Japanese sort of like.
They actually make that shit out of rice.
Yeah, it's like fermented
oh,
rice.
yeah. They can make
And
any alcohol out of anything, though. Like, you can
That's
make
why it's called rice wine. Is because it's made the same way you would make normal wine,
just
but with
ferment the
rice.
rice. Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oi, nah, you man. Not to take it off on a tangent, but you know, right? They flavor cocaine out in LA, right? There is dealers that get the cocaine. I see it on a video on YouTube. But what they do is they get the fruits into the rock. They seep the fruits in the rock whilst they're letting it dry, and they let it dry out, and they're flavoring cocaine out in LA.
That's
You know,
mad.
you know what?
Shit.
You know that's not cocaine.
Oh,
It's
bro,
speed.
Yes. Oh,
You reckon
okay.
they're putting
Because
like
they have it over
strawberry?
here.
What flavoured speed?
Yeah, I've had strawberry speed before.
Is that strawberries?
Yeah, it was like white and had like a pink ass hue.
So that's probably what that rice shit was.
How does your nose taste flavors?
No, because it goes.
It's your mouth, innit?
It goes- no,
It does. It's
Bro,
your
it does.
mouth.
Sorry,
See, you get drunk, bro. Come on.
dumb.
You should know this, bro. You should know this.
I don't think I've ever done flavored drugs. That's wild.
No, bro. Fanta pingers.
Fanta.
Have you ever had Fanta pingers?
Yeah, but you can't put that on your tongue. That burn your tongue
No,
apart.
bro. You generally taste Fanta. Like, you
Yeah,
eat
tastes
it.
like
you
Fanta.
It tastes like Fanta.
And then you fall asleep.
Yeah. It don't hit.
On a pinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. It weren't good. They
Wait, no,
weren't
no,
good.
you have had flavoured drugs before.
Have I?
Yeah, for
We
sure.
made space cakes at my house like way back when.
I mean, that's different because I didn't know. That was actually that's a funny story. That's that really stupid story where I came to his house and then there was just a bunch of brownies on the side with all the Smarties and like Twixes and shit in it. And I walk in and Ryan goes, "Oh, do you want some brownies?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I had one and then he fucked up in the living room. So I took another, went and had a piss, and then I came in and I think you or Jasper was like, "Don't touch the brownies in there, by the way. It's full of weed." And I was
So it was me because
Yeah,
like,
you told me this.
no, because you I didn't say that. You came out with like a half-eaten brownie, and I was
Ryan
like,
told me to eat it.
yeah, and I was like,
Was you mashed?
That's why you fucked
I
up.
was,
Justin
I was so
Ryan.
fucked because it hit me. I think it was like 11 at night when
well, you
this
know, but it
happened.
hit you twice because you ate two.
Yeah. But then it hit me. I ate them back to back, but in the morning I had school, so I woke up and I was fried as fuck. And I came in and I had engineering maths, which is a terrible fucking lesson. I'm sitting there and the guy next to me, my friend Jack, he's just like, "You look fried." He's like, "I'm fried as
Bro,
fuck." And he did the same shit as me the night before.
Similar shit happened to me when I first ever smoked weed. I was at my yard. A chick came round. she brought weed. Like she was telling me like I'm
In a Kinder egg.
in a Kinder egg and everything. Like you know the little plastic things. Like she was putting me on. She was making me smoke weed for the first time. I was fucked. Like, I was mashed up in my bedroom. My mum was on holiday. I was hotboxing my room.
Was you like greenie or something?
No, I was good. But I was just fucked up. The next day, so I'm going to school. I'm sitting at the bus stop. The bus comes, the doors open, and the driver knows me. Like I'm a regular in it. He knows me, so he asked me, "You getting on the bus?" I air him. I'm looking at him like just straight in the eye. I'm airing him. The bus closes, drives away. 5 minutes later, I clock. Oh shit, that's my boss. The nigga just told me to get on the bus. I was too fucked, and I didn't smoke weed again for like a year at least. Innit? A year and a half.
Oh,
Because I'm scaring you.
Like no, it put me off. It put me off a little bit. I was like, shit, like that's how you get on weed. And then I smoked again, and then I was hooked.
No, for real though, most of the people that take drugs, right, their first time is always bad, but they will always go back. You just sort of like power through, and eventually it's like, I kind of forget that I'm not having a good time.
I'm a super weed head. Like I love weed, but I remember when we first started smoking. Like I think we had like some hella bad weed, like some shit that was fucking up my throat, and we smoke it pure like a gram and
It's a Star Dog, bro.
Yeah, it was a Star Dog from that guy that used to make us wait an hour, and he'd come with a fucked up car, a different fucked up car every single time.
Man, like Brandon, bro.
Shout out him.
He used to come with the wait, his car was just mashed up every time.
Every time it was either calm, and then later on in the day it was mashed up. I swear no, I met him in the day, his car was cool. I met him 5 hours later, the front of it was off. It was all mashed up. I was like, what happened to your car, bro? I literally just got a Benz of you like 10 minutes ago. What happened, G?
Did he give you an explanation?
No, he was like, oh, you know how shit goes.
You're not telling no stranger shit. He's like, no. You don't know, that's probably a crazy story out there.
But yeah,
100%,
no, we started smoking that arse shit. Anyway, I just remember smoking the shit out of that and being like, nah, like I was coughing so much that I felt like I had needles in my throat, and that was like, I turned to him and I was like, I'm never smoking this shit again. You keep shouting me every weekend.
Imagine my man saying
once
that.
a month.
Imagine my man saying, I'm never smoking ever again. Imagine him of all people.
I was like, nah, I'm done with this shit. This shit don't agree with me. Mary Jane and me ain't pals. We ain't goody in it. Like Mary Jane belongs to the streets, man.
How long did that last?
Like 5 minutes. Until you shouted me at the next weekend. And we had a good time.
Let's go.
No, it was college, man. I swear down, I don't know how
bro,
it is.
you was mashed up before college, man.
Nah, college got me, bro. We started meeting people and they started telling me about shit like, yo, you know the California shit is better than the UK shit, and I'm like, California shit. What?
Basically, North Kent College got any sort of drug there is.
No, that's the worst place.
The people there.
We got put on, bro.
Yeah, no,
Generally,
we got put on. That changed my whole.
It's what everyone says about university. Is you go university. If you don't do drugs and you go university, you're gonna be on drugs.
We skipped that out. We done that in college.
Yeah,
we didn't want to go to uni. I don't think I'd have survived if I went.
Because I know people that went uni just to do drugs,
bro.
We know a couple people like that.
Broads and drugs.
What, for real?
Yeah, broads and drugs. Chicks and drugs.
Yeah, chicks and drugs. Yeah, I understand
that. Would be university.
And you don't even do your uni thing.
Nah.
You don't even go university, you go uni.
Bro, most of my boys that went uni haven't done any of their courses.
Yeah, because they don't go university.
Joe's got to retake his first year.
So is Ryan. So is our boy Harry as well.
Ryan's got to retake his as well.
I don't know about Ryan. I think he dropped out.
Oh, why is he still there then?
No, he's switching course.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's not dropped out, he's switching course.
What's he doing?
Well, he did some weird like music tech thing before, and he said it's too hands-on, he just wants to play the instrument, so he's doing music theory. Can you guys taste this drink real quick?
Say no.
It's just Captain Morgan's with that caramel stuff in it, and it tastes fucking good.
There's something here though.
That's my jumper, bro.
No, don't worry then.
Hey, bro.
I'll show man.
I didn't actually want.
I
don't actually want that jumper. Real talk. It is itchy as fuck.
Yeah, I can imagine. I couldn't never wear that.
That is that vanilla syrup and rum.
Into a tissue, isn't
Alright, Charlie, you weren't rating it, but I was fucking with it.
It's nice, but it's too strong.
Did you guys like plan your fucking outfits out or not?
No.
Because why are you always matching?
I've actually always wanted that.
Black. We just like black. Like that's just a thing. Like you can never go wrong with black.
So do a lot of white girls, but like.
No. Not on no white girl shit.
No,
you know
bro.
what?
It's just always been a thing. Like even from when we was in school.
Well, no, because you guys do have like a really good fucking fashion sense. So like, what brought you into that sort of like way?
Probably music. Music when we was younger.
Like who's the inspo?
No
one. No, there's no
Yeah.
person
No,
that be
no.
fashion inspired.
It's
like,
no, you don't fashion inspire. You just take inspiration. You look at something, you're like, I liked that. So
Bro,
you look
yeah.
at, say, I look at Kanye. I like how things fit baggy on him, but I don't want to wear that shit. But I
No,
do like
I
other
guess-
things. Do you know what I
I hear
mean?
you.
I guess I
It
feel
like
like
mixes together.
All right, let's
but,
get
like,
into it.
I feel like
yeah,
for
yeah.
us, it generally was like a thing. Like at one point, we was just wearing the average clothes. We was just doing a normal thing. And then when we was younger, we just like switched our whole mentality on like the type of music we was listening to. We kind of went a bit broader than what was just mainstream. You feel me? So we just started just to delve into anything and not being like afraid of like what's normal or what's not or whatever. We just like embrace whatever we felt. Like more time we could dress like a roadman, wear a tech fleece if we really wanted to, because we fuck with that. But then at another point we could say fuck it, no, I'm wearing some skinny jeans and whatever. Like, you get me? Like
no one's wearing skinny jeans these days.
Bro, I
No,
will.
skinny
That's
jeans
what I'm
bro.
saying, bro.
I never used to like them.
rock
I was on a baggy thing, and then I started thinking, no, like skinnies are kind of cold sometimes. Like, sometimes
Nah,
you can wear
not
skinny.
even,
Bro, like
bro.
even these, like even the things I'm wearing right now, like they're kind of skinny, but they got a little ting on the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
like
see
the
that?
Rick Owens,
I got a
yeah.
little,
With his-
I ain't got Rick Owens.
Nah,
they're
they're Buffalo.
They're Ricks. These are buffaloes,
Bro, no, the Rick
That's
Owens
speed
jeans,
into
they're not the flare ones with the zip on the side.
And they have
you
some,
know
they
what?
have some,
Speaking
they
of,
have some.
Gage just posted a thing like 2 days ago on how you can make the Rick Owens flare jeans on your own.
Do you have to add another jean to them?
I think you add a bit of material and you just put a zip on
That's
them.
what these are. Look, if you look.
It's got a zip.
No, it's not got a zip. There's like another, like there's a sew bit where they've added a bit more of jean. They've added another bit
To
of jean
make the
to make
flare.
to make it.
right.
Shout out, what they call it?
Free.
Yeah, free, bro. Like I'm
No free shout outs. I want 10k on the.
He's a paid shout.
They're my niggas, bro. They're my niggas, man.
Okay, no, if you know him, that's calm.
They hit me up. They wanted me to where did I meet him?
So where's the free merch then for the boys?
I'm not. No, bro. I didn't even got no free merch, bro. I paid for these. I paid for these, bro.
There's no
And then
free
your
shout
boys-
outs, you paid for them then.
But shout out them, bro. Like they're real niggas, man. I met them at a interview I had for man like Aaron. Obviously not the Aaron you man, you know the other Aaron. At the interview I met the guy that made the jeans and shit, and he told me he wanted me to be a model for his shit. So I was like, yeah, cool.
Right, that's the pictures you're posting in the stairwell.
That thing.
Yeah,
So
no, I
he
saw
shouted
that.
at me, did that. I saw the jeans. I was like, I have to cut them. I can't, like, because they're kind of cold.
You know what I noticed though? That's a cool design because you can grab any normal pair of jeans and just put a flare in them.
They're literally, that's it. That's literally it, bro. And
like-
it bangs.
But the Rick
Grunge
Owens is
80s.
different because
No,
they
the Rick
got the
Owens,
zip. They got the
it's
zip.
Rick Owen, bro.
Because you can
It's Rick
change them.
Owen, that's why.
But still, that's sick. That's sick.
You know, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. Shout out them, man.
Yeah, nah. Regardless, back to what Tori was saying in the beginning about how we got to how.
Well, yeah, no. Do you think that because you are rappers, right? The scene that you're in like influences the way that you dress in a way?
The complete opposite. Do you know what? I would say a part
What, are
to
you
play
the
for me.
TENSEI'S?
I can no.
You can put it out,
You know
mate.
what? If you want to put it like that, but that's not my intention. My intention is, do you know what? I fucking hate doing what other people are doing. I like to do whatever I feel right. Do you know what I mean? Whatever fits my personality. Like if I'm watching a show at the moment or a certain show I'm hooked on, I'll buy a t-shirt of that show because I'm repping that. That's what I like. That's a part of me.
That's cool.
Whatever's on me, I'm just expressing me. Like if I feel like this, I feel like relaxing today, but I feel like being a bit steezy. You know what I mean? I got the rhinestones.
No.
and the shines.
I get what you mean. I get what you
Tracksuit,
mean
Yeah, have
because
fun
like.
with it.
I always aim to dress like I'm a fucking Korean pop star. I ain't gonna fucking like real talk. I'm sat there like,
You know,
yeah, I could be in a boy band. I could be in a boy
You look in the mirror, you're like,
yeah.
I can make it.
Should
I
I-
can make it.
BTS who? Like, fuck off.
when I saw this guy with the dirty bleach blonde hair, like the fucking curtains and all that, I was like, this guy's sexy. And he was like, come give me an undercut. I want an undercut. Ooh.
It's lit. Then that's the drip. Do you know what I'm saying though? That's what you wanted to do,
Yeah,
and that's what
definitely.
we do. I literally just do whatever the
No,
fuck
but
I
like,
want
do you know
to.
what? Do you know what I mean? Though it's kind of hard doing it around like this ways. Do you know what I mean? Because like more London ways, like you get the more like expressive types.
Diverse,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But down here, like no.
That was always a problem for us.
That's
like,
what it's for me because
Yeah.
I had a big major problem with it where I didn't feel like I could wear what I wanted to wear because like
Of people
every
around.
single time I wear something I want to wear, it's being brought up not by people I'm with, right? Obviously,
It's randoms, innit?
Yeah, just randoms. They're like, what the fuck are you
Bro.
wearing? You look fucking gay. I'm like, bro,
I feel that.
so what?
I
Like,
feel
what?
that.
Like, do you know what I mean? And then I just sort of regressed and I came back out again. do
You know
what I mean?
what? I feel like everyone has that. That's such a weird thing to talk about. When you're in public and people point out what you're wearing or how you look.
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
it before. What the fuck is the need?
Bro.
What?
Literally today, I wear. So this is my work uniform. I ain't gonna lie, it's a
Yeah.
white t-shirt, blue jeans.
Yeah.
All I did was just tuck it in. Some random guy comes up to me in a pub. He's like, you gay? I'm like, so like,
That's like the most mundane thing to say
this
ever.
is like the most like bland outfit I could be fucking wearing. You want to ask me if I'm fucking gay?
Bro, that shit hasn't happened to me for a while though. I can't lie. Like,
really-
what about
Maybe
you?
you're-
Has it been a minute?
Maybe you're looking more tough. Maybe you're scared.
Maybe,
of
no,
people.
I feel like that might be a thing because a lot of people say
If you
that
walk-
even when they look at us, they think, "Oh shit, they're intimidating." So
It's the way you walk. Yeah, mannerisms.
Well, you
the
man
way
must
I think
be
we
fucking
must be
lucky
too
for that,
too used to what we were. Like,
I'm walking
it's a
around like a
different story.
twink, bro.
When we was younger, it's a different story.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I used to bop around. Like, I always used to have this pink Bape hoodie on, like bright pink, and these skinny jeans on. And I was thinking I was a shit.
Bro was a
What?
hype
Reese was
beast.
on that.
Bro, I was not. I was on the hype beast shit. That was no.
Yeah,
Okay,
hype beast
you say
wave.
what changed me? I remember when I was younger, I was
Yeah.
like hype beast. What changed me because I was
Yeah.
wearing tracksuits all the time, and then I was like, fuck, hype beast wave is the cool shit.
Reese,
And then I
yeah.
kind of like clocked on. I was like, no, you can't really do that. It's kind of weird. I don't really fuck with that.
It's
Hype beast got corny.
it's trend,
Yeah, hype beast got corny.
it's trend
Weird.
fashion. Do you know what I mean? Trend fashion. Trend fashion never goes anywhere.
Yeah,
I guess
it
I
stays for a
followed-
bit and it cuts.
Yeah.
I followed for a minute, and then I wanted to, as you say, set my own trends. I don't want to set trends, but I guess I did it naturally by just I just looked at stuff for instead of what's everyone wearing, what do people think's cool, how
take
much
your
is this,
bits
what's
and
the
make
price
it.
tag. Bro, I just looked at the clothes for what it was, and I was like, I like the way that fits on my body.
No, yeah, no,
I
Ross,
look
same.
good in that.
When I buy a piece of clothing, right, I'm not just thinking of the way it fits. I'm thinking of every single pair of trousers. Like for a t-shirt, every single pair of trousers I have, every single jacket I got. It's like, will it fit? How many fucking outfits will it fit?
Can I
with?
make it out of
Do
this?
you know what I mean?
Is
Like,
this an
I'm trying to get.
investment?
I'm trying to. This is a fucking investment. Do you know what I mean? I ain't trying to buy this t-shirt to wear with one pair of trousers. Fuck that. Like, why would I do that?
You know what the shit Reese does with the upcycling? Like, you have like old pair of
And he makes
hoodies and
more.
jeans and all this shit, and he turns it to 5-heart stuff. It's so fucking
Don't
cool.
even
That's
chat
Reese
about
though.
him. He's
That's
nuts.
Reese though. That's a different
sick.
story.
It's
If
fucking
I could do
sick.
that, it'd be a different
I
story.
wish.
Reese
You know
could
what?
just make shit out of nothing.
I've got a Toyota sewing machine sitting down the garden, and this guy needs to take this out of my fucking yard. It's been there for a week. He was the one that asked me to take it from fucking, where do we go?
Belvedere.
I took it away from Belvedere.
Anything past Belvedere is a mess, man.
I'll
With,
tell you what.
Lily.
Don't be offended, right? But like, Belvedere is the projects.
I don't live in Belvedere, bro. I live close.
Oh,
to
now
Abbey
you
Wood.
don't live
I
in
live close to
Belvedere.
Abbey Wood. I live close to Abbey Wood. I'm 5 minutes away. There's a pony at my roundabout.
Belvedere's alright if you compare it to somewhere like, I don't know, Peckham's.
Dartford.
I was gonna
Bro,
say Peckham.
Dartford's on the same level. Actually, bro. Wait. Dartford's on the same fucking level, bro.
You know what? I feel like what's what? I feel like Peckham's quite weird.
No, Woolwich.
No.
Bro,
We went
Woolwich is
Peckham.
5 minutes
Bro,
away from me
we
as
went,
well.
Let me tell you about this fucking crackhead at Peckham. Went Peckham. I went to go get my nose pierced, and there was this crackhead. I walked into the piercing place, and he was like down the road. We walked past him from the station. He was just limping down the road asking for crack, and I was like, this guy's wild. And you know what? He had one of his trouser legs up, and Reese told me because he grew up in Catford. He told me if someone has their trouser leg up, it means they want crack.
No way.
Dumbest shit ever. Dumbest shit ever. And
And it was true.
We saw several people with their trouser leg up, like looked like crackheads asking for crack. And then anyway, this guy's in the road. We walked past him. It took me about 10 minutes to get my nose pierced, but he was like maybe like a 2-minute walk behind us. Come out the shop, and he's just in front of the shop, still walking, just going, "Gang on got crack."
Oh shit.
Trouser leg high.
Is that a Peckham like mate call for crack? Like I just put on my trousers.
Yeah, you
If I
put
go
your
Peck,
trousers
I'm
on.
going Peck.
You
You
know-
know, pulling my trousers up. Yo, you got crack. You got
What
crack.
happens if you roll your sleeves up though?
Innit?
you
Heroin.
You're meth.
You get everything.
You know what?
else,
It makes
bro. I'm
fucking
pulling up
sense.
everything I got on my body. I'm pulling it up.
Yes.
I'm pulling it up. Trousers, legs, arms, gone.
Wait, no, so back to the music stuff, right? So, you said tour? You're doing a tour or something?
Oh shit.
Like earlier when we were outside, you said you were doing a tour.
Yeah,
What-
yeah,
is that the
yeah.
B-LOVE tour?
That is the B-LOVE.
Right, so what's that about?
Basically, I got pattern. Shout out fucking Lily. Shout out Sky. She just dashed me
To Arnie.
a set. Yeah, that's Auntie. Auntie
Auntie,
Lila,
come
man. Come
on,
on,
I
man.
know.
There's
She's
so
the
many
realest.
aunties I could have an
real talk, before I even
auntie
carry on, like, she has put man on and she's put the rest of my niggas on differently. Like, she's putting faith. Like, she shouted me saying, like, look, I want you for this B-LOVE tour that I'm doing. Like, you're
The
performing.
only person that comes out of her own way just hit someone up to do something. She's
Literally,
asking me
that's
to.
what I mean.
She wants posters made out for, like
Yeah.
other posters besides the one she's got right now for the B-LOVE tour. And she was like, "I'll pay you whatever. Just make some posters."
She
and
was
this and
shouting
that."
me, asking you
I
where
was
you was
like,
at.
"Damn."
Today, she was asking me, like, where's he at? Like, where's Rhea? Like, I need to chat to
No,
him.
I told her I was like, I'm mad busy, but I had a chat with her.
No,
earlier,
she's
but-
the realest. She's the realest one in the scene
Honestly,
I've ever met. Like, she
Auntie
just
walk.
like. I think obviously we met Dage. I looked at him as like, the realest guy, and then after that, it took me a while to find someone that
We'll jump
actually
in
was
that.
Clones.
We'll
jump in Dage in a minute. That's a whole
because
topic.
I wasn't around for that period of time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but Dage
because
is
the whole
really
Lamesfest era wasn't like I wasn't there for. Do you know what I mean?
Factures.
Yeah, bro.
I want to know how you guys met Dage.
No, we'll go into that. We'll go into that in a minute.
I want to hear about the B-Love real quick.
Yeah, we'll go into that. But obviously, like I said, like ever since Dage, the realest person I met since Dage has been Sky. Like she's putting faith in man differently, putting faith with the rest of my niggas. But yeah, she shouted me. She said like, I want you for this B-Love tour. She was putting me on other sets for her shows for a while. She was doing her thing. And then, yeah, she just said, I want you for the whole tour. Originally, I was just meant for London. And then she told me that you're coming for the whole tour. So that kind of gassed me.
So where's it going?
We're going London, Manchester and Birmingham. Oh, Manchester, Birmingham, London, sorry.
London twice.
London
No,
twice.
no, London. It's not London twice. The first one's a little pop-up store.
Okay.
So it's going to be a couple influencers. And shit there,
Little warm-up.
A little warm-up.
Okay.
Little bit of fun, you know? Like everyone's going to get a bit waved. Like, might meet B-Love, chat to my man, get a little feature out of that.
Just want to make sure, because this camera stops recording every, like...
Well, I mean, Aaron was
30
supposed to be
minutes.
here.
I know.
Oh, you know, he's with RJ right now,
Man,
man.
like RJ. Yeah, Gambo's performing.
Cool.
Oh, Gambo.
Yeah,
I
Gambo's
want-
performing.
Love Gambo, real talk.
Gambo's cute as well. He's
He's,
such a sweet.
he's a nice guy, man.
To go back.
Wait, what?
Biggest galaxy.
I want to know how the fuck you got on a B-Love tour.
Okay.
Alright,
That's
bro,
what I said.
okay, no, that's it,
He has
bro.
400K
It's
and
pretty
I'm mad
simple.
confused.
Bro, it's really simple. Like she's been fucking with me for ages. Like she's been on me, like fucking with my shit, and she just thought my sound and my tempo was perfect for that. And I can't lie, with the B-Love tour, everyone that's going on it, apart from me, is like on this drill thing. She thinks that my flow is similar to drill, but it's not drill. Like you've heard my music.
No, I'd say that. I'd say
I
that.
see it.
Yeah, but like I think it can colorate it just a little bit. Like,
Especially your earlier stuff. Like,
but
not
I won't
gonna
be
lie.
playing my earlier
No,
stuff,
but
innit?
like, do you know what I
So,
mean? But your earlier stuff, like, it does have like a big like drill.
You know,
sort of,
Star
like-
Dog in My Room. Star Dog in My Room has been one of my favourite songs.
Start looking my
That's
room,
quite
but that's
cute.
nothing like drill though.
No, but it's the
No,
same
no,
thing as
but
like.
if you made it.
True, it kind of can color it. I don't know.
It's like
I don't know.
Dotties for like fucking Reese, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Dotties.
Dotties, yeah. No, I can't like me and.
So
me and Reece-
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sit here and listen to your entire discography.
Most of my tunes that I
certain
play out on
songs,
my
yeah.
Instagram and shit ain't even out yet. That's what I mean. But if I'm gonna be real, my drill side, drill and me mix so perfectly because I had such a drill influence growing up. Like I was listening to drill all the time. I was listening to grime and drill, and American shit as well.
You know
So
what I
it
mean?
kind of just all kind of mixed together. Like some of my favorite artists are drill artists.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Do you know
Yeah.
what'd be really good right now?
What?
If Howard was here so we can talk about Frank Ocean.
Oh, for real, bro.
What do you wanna say?
He was meant to be here, but he's wifed up right now, man. He's chatting to his
You know,
chick.
the interesting thing is, with the drill beats and your vocals are bouncy. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you think of how Ty
I get it.
Everyone
flows,
says that, innit?
that's how we
bounce
orient.
bounce
it,
thing,
to
innit?
be
The
honest.
bounce thing. Yeah.
I've never
It makes your
heard.
head knocking it like
Yeah.
that, side to side, or like that.
I can't even replicate it. Right? Like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
what? Can we play
I get where
snippets
you're
on here?
going.
If you want to put them in, just say it. I'll put them in.
I'll send them to you, innit? I'll send them to you.
I'll just play them over like
Yeah,
apart
yeah,
because
I'll
our
send
music's behind like the whole podcast
yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
I'll send you some unreleased shit.
I'll just
I've
say
got a
yeah,
couple
it's
I mean,
unreleased. but
talking
you know
about
underneath.
unreleased shit, right?
Yeah, I've got a load of unreleased shit coming.
My boy, the last time I saw you, you said you had a song that just sat there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You also haven't released music.
This guy's a lot of songs.
My
that
man
sat
says he's
there.
a rapper, hasn't released music in like fucking a year.
Hey,
you
bro,
know
but he's
what,
the
right?
biggest rapper in the group right now.
Hear me out, right? Where I've been. Do you know what? This is perfect. I need to get this off my chest, right? Where I've been. From way back, from when I was dropping consistently. Where
Consistently?
Dropping-
You dropped one, bro.
No. We was dropping
Yeah,
consistently.
no,
SE Demons. I'm talking like from 14 to like
2019.
That was a good
Oh yeah, no,
workflow
real
though.
talk.
'cause it's a
After
group
you finish
mentality.
that,
Yeah.
can we talk about SC Demons?
we can.
Because
get
like the
into that.
merger
But you know
and
what?
the
We can get into
unmerger,
that.
we
you know
got
what I
some
mean?
topics to cover.
Because
You
I
know
have
what?
no idea what was going on. Because it was 5 hearts to SC Demons and then
We'll
5 hearts
explain,
again.
bro.
do
We
you know
got
what I
a
mean?
lot.
That's how we can get into Danger.
Where I've been, basically, bro, from releasing, from then, you gotta think like, coming into it, I was 14 when we started making music. The first track I recorded, I was 14 years old. So you got to think, like, from there, I'm a child. I have a child's brain. I'm still developing. My brain's still developing, right? I jump into there, right? 14. A year later, a year into making music, we was on it, but not crazy on it. Like a song every couple weeks now and then. We was gassed because we loved music, and that's what we wanted to do. We knew we wanted to do that. From developing that, a year later, that was it. I was signed to Lamesfest. I was doing live shows. Shit felt real. No matter what it was, you can tell me, all right, cool, you was in a barn with like 20 man jumping up and down in the crowd.
But at 16, 17, you're not thinking that.
But at
16, 17 getting shows. There's 16, 17-year-olds right now like praying that they get the first show at like 18,
No,
19.
but at the end of the day,
he was getting that
was
easy.
people showing up?
Yeah, but people was turning up.
What people were turning up, right? You had a following, right?
Yeah.
Why are people going to say it's fake? People listened. Do you know what I mean?
Fake? What do you mean?
Like, no, I thought you were implying like people like putting it down.
Nah, they were
No,
not putting it down.
no, because you
No,
said
do you know what?
you're like,
That's my perspective. Do you know what? Hold on. Let me run the whole thing in it.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on. Let me go on a tangent real quick, boys. Basically, right from there. So we do the first show. From the first show, the very first show we done, we got attention. People would ask my age because they can see my baby face. I have no facial hair or shit. Like I look
don't worry
young
about it. I
as
still get it
fuck.
now.
He still looks like a baby. He's
Yeah,
20.
but obviously they knew like, yo, this ain't no shit that's gonna go crazy far. But if this kid keeps at it for a few years, he's gonna do something. He's got the energy, he's got the passion and the heart. They could see it from day dot. And them reciprocating that to me. From that day, I'll pretty much say from the first live show I touched a microphone in my hand and done my lyrics. That was it. I was obsessed, completely obsessed, infatuated. We formed SE Demons after that, after getting signed to Lamesfest. Right after the first show, Howard hit up Dage and asked if he was looking to manage anyone. Conveniently, he wanted to manage people, but had never had the opportunity, and we threw it in his lap.
Originally, he was looking at Reese, innit? He was
I think Reese was the one that reached out to him, and then we went to that 420 show, and then Reese performed. I remember that was the first live show I recorded, and it was so weird because it was just all the people that we knew.
It was just, it was our niggas,
And then I
innit?
love that video of it. It was the X's playing.
Yeah,
everyone just jumped up and like.
oh,
but then the Halloween show, like 6 months later, we did it again because we were like, play X. We need to do this thing. So we did it again, and then we got to do it again in the future.
Oh,
Yes.
bro!
Yes, same thing.
Scout,
Hey,
crazy
now we're
scout.
talking.
Yes, sir.
That Halloween show,
Lit.
it was the most messed up show, but
Wait, so-
yet it was so
lit.
fucking
I need
lit.
some context.
Was you not there?
No.
Alright, I can't.
Right.
The only show I came to was like one of the last
Bro,
man.
I got you. That Halloween show. So we got there. It was looking good. It kind of packed out. Then the venue owners were moving mad. Like they were like, "Hey, some of these niggas ain't 18 and over." Like it was an 18+ thing.
We weren't
Yeah,
told that.
right.
We weren't
Yeah.
told before.
Oh,
we got
well,
there.
it's just a big hall.
No. It was in some little like marshes thing.
I
Like,
couldn't
what? It was like
explain
It was an abandoned train station.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like,
And it was a venue.
I don't know. It was
It was a
like
nice
tunnel.
venue though. I like it. Was
It
a
was
venue.
nice.
If we could
I
ever
loved
use that
it.
again, it was cool. But they were onto us like, me and you weren't 18. We were like what 16, innit?
Yeah,
16 at the
about.
time.
They allowed
Pushing that.
you guys because you guys.
Yeah,
were
we were
performing.
like we were performing. Bare people got kicked out. So
Yeah, it was a good
basically,
turnout.
from the start, it was looking like it was mashed up. Like it was looking peak. Obviously, like time's going on now. There's people still in there vibing. It's time for our set now, and it set off. We had fun.
No. Run that back a tiny bit.
What
But a
happened?
Coke manager.
Oh yeah, he
fucking
was coked
guy.
up. He was coked up.
This guy
bro.
was getting in my face. He was getting in there. I'm pretty sure everyone.
forgot, yeah, no,
he was trying to kick me out. I'm like, all my camera shit says like, you need to leave, and I was like, no. But it was because you.
I
Right.
caused issues, fam. Alright, let me give a first-hand account, bro. Right, young Tensei thought the show wasn't going on, so he got a little twist up. I'm not gonna disclose the details, innit?
We all got twist up, bro.
Everyone got
We
twist
were
up.
all twist up.
Let's say
That green room. That
everyone
green room, bro.
performing and off of the stage was twist up, yeah. So we all got twist up because we thought that was it.
Yeah.
They kicked out half of the people that we had brought. We didn't know there was still be a turnout, right? So they come in and they're like, boom, you're on. That was it. Young Tensei was twist up, yeah. Young Tensei, he was in a different place, right? He was in a different universe, a different zone. I got out of that bitch.
man.
I remember, right, coming out. Poor scumboy, shout out Reese, big bro, shout out him for looking after young Tensei, innit? He flipping took me aside and was like, pattern yourself, man, it's freezing cold, you're shirtless in just a denim jacket, you're going on in 10 minutes.
Mid-October.
He gave me a little slap to the face, you know, I was up, I was
Wait,
ready.
did you slap the shit out
Hey,
of
bro,
you?
Nah,
you
he
dropped.
didn't,
Bro,
bro.
you dropped.
No.
Hey, bro.
Wait.
Bus, you-
Wait. I'm getting to this. No, worse, way worse.
Oh, you haven't got to the thrown up part? Okay.
So after the little, right, it wasn't a physical slap, it was more of like a prep talk.
Mental slap.
Yeah, a mental slap. That's what it felt like to my brain, right? And then that was it. Twist Up Lewis was like, right, Reese is right. Let me get this out of my system. So man's trying to just do his thing in the plant plot, just quick throw up thing, yeah.
Remember, I was standing outside having a cigarette.
No, listen. Security guard waddles over, bro, from nowhere, out of the darkness, out of the shadows, like fucking Batman, thinking he's saving the city, like I'm planting a bomb in the fucking plant pot. I was just trying to yak, yeah.
You was planting a fucking fat, dirty, stinky bomb in that plant pot.
Oh yeah, no, it was big. It was a bomb, but it wasn't explosive. He thought it was, you know. He was trying to defuse it, yeah. He come over and he's like, yo. Like, drags my head out of the plant pot. That was enough impact.
Wait, he grabbed your fucking hair and pulled you?
Nah, by the scruff of... No, I was trying to throw up. By the scruff of my denim jacket, yeah, he pulled my shit. And the impact of him pulling me back, I just looked at him, blah, all over his shoes, bruv. That's the security guard that's letting man into the venue.
And he let you back in?
Yeah, and I went on the stage and we killed it.
No, we killed it.
The guy was a sweetheart.
To be honest, he should have kicked us all out more time.
Yeah,
I was
especially.
fucked up. I'd be real, like. I was mashed up there. There was a couple things that I'm not even gonna disclose that happened in the green room. But I was a bit mashed up. But you know,
Did you cry?
Nah, with happiness.
No, bro. I might have been happy.
Right, it's alright.
Fuck me, bro. Nah, bro. I was chilling. I was having fun in that green room. But I put my hands up and I left that green room and like nothing ever happened.
Alright, answer me this, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't have a girl right now, would you tell us?
Nah.
Oh, really?
I have a mum and dad.
Get rid of it. Oh, get rid of it.
I don't know what you said.
I'll cut that. Cut it.
I know wrestling with the vigorous changes throughout life can be a struggle.
Introducing the Drainalyzer.
Simply insert the Drainalyzer directly into your veins.
Holy shit, watch it drain away your doubts,
Worries, fears,
anxieties,
your worst nightmares, and more.
It stores these in a safe vat storage container.
which is taken to our laboratories.
And studied to see what humans fear the most.
He looks like some kind of black Harry Potter would.
We had a break, by the way, like pisses and cigarettes and whatnot. Wait, so you guys know each other for like a very long time then?
Since like we went to school together, right?
Yeah, how did you guys meet?
Oh yeah, so how did you guys?
I'm not gonna explain the main story.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna even explain.
Give us like a short
So obviously we've known each other since year 7 because we was in the same year, same school and everything. But we wasn't friends in year 7.
What school did you go to?
Hurstman in like Sinn6r, all boys school, crazy.
I know.
Madness.
All boys school.
All boys school.
I know
Pure
a couple of people
testosterone
from
brewing.
Hurstman.
Mad.
I thought all boys schools were only like grammar schools.
No. This wasn't a grammar school.
Did you guys?
This was a very far from a grammar
I
school.
don't know. Public schools did that.
Yeah, no, we met in school. We weren't actually friends at first. I'm pretty sure we probably beefed in year 7, innit? Like,
I think mutual friends.
like his friends might have beefed.
Didn't
me,
like him.
That's when you know you guys are good friends. I feel like I had beef with Joe. I had beef with fucking everyone.
You know Harry Howard? I was his friend from day one, like from young. I beefed him so much. I still beef him to this day. But he's still my nigga. I love that nigga. I mean, our stories, we was in the same English class in year 8. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna go on why we was friends because of English, but
That is mad.
you know, like, yeah, there was a fit teacher and I let him know
There
that the teacher
was a bond over that. We had a
there
mutual
was a
agreement
bond over the fact that the
her.
teacher was sexy at the time.
You know Akira?
Yeah.
I watched that. Everyone was telling me to watch it for like 3 years, and I finally watched it a couple weeks ago.
Is it good?
I watched it 3 more times after. It's beautiful.
Akira.
You know what?
I've
you wanna
never
know
seen that
something-
yet.
You want to know
Oh,
something
you go.
really interesting about the movie? Basically, the movie cuts out a lot of content because it started as a manga, right? Obviously.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? That's why none of
Yeah.
the characters are introduced at the start.
Yeah, but like cuts out like a whole, like if it was to be like in terms of episodes, like 24 episodes.
God damn.
Do you know what I mean?
Wait, is the movie live action?
No,
So does the movie like fuck off all the series?
like 90% of
There
it.
ain't no
Yeah.
It's not a series, it's a manga.
There ain't no series.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just manga and a movie.
Yeah, the adaptation.
Yeah,
The adaptation cut out so much fucking shit from it. Like, don't get me wrong, the
Let's
movie's
bump
good,
that.
right?
Why don't they do a series?
We need to watch this shit.
That'd be money right there, bro.
Okay,
Because it ended on such a weird point.
No, because it would have to be completely separate. Because
It would have to be a
cut out,
whole
yeah.
new
What, a whole
thing.
series?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
because the film covers the whole thing.
And it skips all the juicy bits, like the
It
context.
just skipped.
Did you man watch Tokyo Ghoul?
Yes.
Do you reckon it should have stopped at like the first or second season?
Ree shouldn't
Yeah,
have existed.
Ree shouldn't have been a
Ree
thing.
was
Ree was
fucking
I was so
bullshit.
upset when
I
Ree
was
came
pissed.
out.
I watched
I was
all
so
of it.
gassed, and then when I saw it, I was pissed.
Okay, so now you have the idea of this is really good, and they got ruined.
It's been molested.
Do you know what I mean? You don't want Akira.
Is another Tokyo Ghoul coming out?
Nah,
They can't.
I fucking
They
hope
can't,
not.
bro.
Don't
You know,
animate that
in
shit.
terms of like normal media, remakes are really fucking common, right?
Yeah.
Anime,
Yes, sir.
Proven points at that.
You know
has no but that's in terms of like actual live action shit.
Oh, okay.
In terms of anime, like they don't ever remake anything.
Oh, what from the
Well,
beginning?
They do, but it's so fucking rare. But like,
because animation is just
For a
so
big thing,
fucking.
they don't. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
They can never do it for Naruto. They can never do it for Naruto. They can never do it for like they fucked up Tokyo Ghoul completely. They messed that up.
That was remade. There's a 2011 version and then there's
No, I know about the older version.
the older
though, and I know
version.
this
Real
one.
talk, the older version.
It's good.
No, I watched both, but like the animation was so fucking clean in the older version.
Can we jump in about Berserk and the shitty CGI anime? Man, it's fucking terrible.
3D, innit?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
See,
it's
what
so
they made another
uncomfortable.
version?
So you know how anime is meant to be 2D? Like, they
Oh,
draw in the
bro,
picture.
did Netflix buy it?
3D.
Did Netflix buy it?
They didn't buy it Berserk.
I feel like I saw it.
It wasn't
Before
Netflix.
Netflix touched anime.
Have you ever played Borderlands? Do you know where they put the weird outline? I think they did a CG render and they put like a filter on it.
No,
and
there's
it's
bare
good
animes
shit.
like that. There's bare
No,
animes like
I'll
that.
tell you what,
it's,
though.
it's when the Western kind of buy into animes and they add in their own thing. I've seen that before.
Netflix, right? As much as like CGI
Dora the
anime
Horror's
gets,
good, though. Dora the
yeah,
Horror's
so I mean, that's all
That's
CGI as well.
CGI is- yeah,
but like
fucking good.
Netflix, right? As much as CGI anime gets like a lot of fucking shit, Netflix pull it off so well. And do you want to know why?
With Baki.
Yeah, with Baki, do you know what I mean? Like Kengan Ashura. Yeah.
Alright, banging thing. They need to bring that back.
Fucking what's the other one? Knights of Sidonia.
I've never seen that.
Blame, the movie, the anime movie. Bro, Blame was Knights of Sidonia and Blame.
You're talking to the anime king.
Yeah.
there.
Have you seen Garden of Words?
Of course I've seen it.
God,
Bro,
no, was hard.
that was on. It was a bit weird.
No, it's the same. It's literally the same dude that does Your Name.
Oh,
Did you ever watch Your Name?
No, I ain't seen it.
Bro, it has one
know
of
what
the
Your
best
Name is.
scores in like anime.
And the animation was nuts.
Garden of Words was a chill one. It was a bit. I still think it's a bit weird because the woman kind of fell in love with
he was
the
like
student.
fucking his teacher.
Yeah, he was like
innit?
15, she was like 35. But like, we're not.
It's
gonna
beautiful.
Have you seen
It is
the looks of it,
beautiful,
it
bro.
was amazing.
It was
amazing.
beautiful.
No, but that's what I mean. His works always has that kind of stuff, and you know what's mad?
What?
That's not all cell animation. Like CGI is in a lot
That
of
was
animation.
CGI.
These days.
Yeah,
now,
no,
yeah.
but that included CGI.
Yeah, you can tell. It's too clean
Oh,
to be
yeah,
just.
yeah,
how it
it's-
is.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen the AI shit with the pictures, like the AI generated pictures? It's only
Yeah.
a new thing.
Oh,
And we're like early days. Imagine in 20 years,
Yeah.
you could AI generate a film.
Yeah, I know.
Like
it's
I'd
mad.
write like a script and it fucking.
The AI generated things are scary.
much
Like the
AI
Queen's
fucking
face
weird.
is all like mashed
No.
up.
Do you guys remember deepfakes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What, when like they would change like they'll get like Katie Price and put her on like someone.
I deep faked a picture of the vacant stare Ryan Moore on porn, and I was gonna put it on as a music video on Twitter, so I went to get his songs and like put it to a music video of him fucking. With,
Wait,
I didn't know I'm doing it. I didn't
His
post
face
it.
as like a video and put it on someone else's
There's
face.
a website. If you just search porn deepfakes, it's this weird fetish thing.
I've
It
heard
didn't
about
start
this.
as fetish thing.
Yeah, but I guess
no,
it
but
is
the way
now.
the way it works
it
is like
celebrities?
they have a cache of like all these like angles of the like these celebrities' faces, right?
Oh, that's
So when you like map it to a face, because you have all these angles,
you can
That's
get-
fucking
you can turn
weird.
around and it will like
Creepy as
move
shit.
around and it's like masked onto your face.
So that but it basically is a fetish then. Because
Well,
then,
yeah, no,
like,
there's a
if
lot
they
of
made
porn
that,
for it.
you
There
could
is a
just
lot of
get
porn. For
any
it.
celebrity that you've ever wanted to bash over.
Rule 34, boys. If you don't know what that is,
Oh,
like,
you
Reddit, bro.
yeah,
Hold up, he doesn't know about Rule 34.
You don't know about Rule 34?
rules of the internet.
Oh,
Rule
my
34.
God.
There, if it exists, there's porn of it.
There's a
Go
porn.
on Reddit and search Rule 34 anything.
I don't
Rule
think I
34
want to.
and then put like Mrs. Incredible after that.
No, don't put
No, that's too basic.
Nah.
Toothpaste, microphone, anything.
Chair, literally.
Anything. Anything. They can put a pussy on anything or a dick on anything. I'm gonna be real, yeah. I'm gonna be real. When I was like 14,
Oh shit.
I fought with the cartoon shit.
Teen Titans Go.
Come on,
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Come on,
Raven, bro.
Right, sweet. Teen
Bro,
Titans Go, and everyone
I
fucking
was
knows
on
that.
Teen
If you-
Titans.
no,
when
if you-
when I was 14, I was on that cartoon shit. Like I was bare on that.
Yeah,
I was.
it was like-
I must have got bored of normal porn, and I was like, wait, all the crushes I had when I was watching Cartoon Network, let me search them up, and they came up.
You know, I can say some weird shit. I remember I said this on Joe's podcast, but it never came out. So when I was like 13, and I found My Little Pony porn on Newsgrounds, and like you could like change the positions and everything.
No,
And I
wait,
thought it
those
was
gun
so
porn
cool.
games
Where'd
was
you
so
get
much
that?
fun.
You go on Newsgrounds and it's like a flash game, and like you're a pony fucking a pony, and you can change the positions. And I remember being like 13, like this is sick. Like it's like I'm having sex, but I'm a pony.
Do you remember the pool game where you would be like in a party? Oh no, you'd be on a date. You remember
Oh
the
my
day?
god, we played it for 4 hours.
Wait. Meeting fucks.
You played it for
No,
me and
like,
Fox.
you like go on a date with a chicken, like
You have to choose the
do-
right
Yeah,
option to fuck her.
That's an entire fucking series.
Yeah,
it's called Meet and Fuck.
Oh, bro, that's what I used to play it all the time.
And then you have like a heart meter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You gotta touch them up in the right place.
Yeah, the right place. And then if you fuck it up, she sends you home.
Is there like that fucking...
You remember all the times we got sent home, bro? 4 hours.
Is it like a limited thing, like, oh, you got to stroke a leg, but not too much?
Yeah, if you click the wrong bit, it's peak. I remember playing the game for at least 2 hours, yeah. I was probably on FaceTime to my man. I'm like, I'm trying to beat this chick.
We were chilling in yard.
Oh, we used to play together.
Like 14 in yard.
No, real quick. How the fuck did it take you 2 hours? It's so easy to complete.
No, bro, because you could choose the wrong. Like, it would say,
He was trying to explore the whole world.
Go to the fun fair, and I'm like, I've been playing the game for half an hour now. I'm on I'm on the Ferris wheel. I want to fuck you now, G. I don't want to do this long.
First rule fucking.
So then you tell me,
Did you not like speed run the fucking thing? Like you barely read the question. You just need to know what
I
you're
didn't
taking
read
it
it
serious.
serious.
if we didn't read the question, we'd lose.
That took him 4 hours.
I was taking it serious.
4 hours at least.
I was treating it like that was the mother of my kids, and I was trying to seduce her.
Remember when we was young, we didn't know about nothing.
Girl doesn't even fucking exist. Mother of my kids, right?
Nah, right. 14-year-old
But it
Tensei
felt
was
like that,
shooting,
bro.
man.
Because every time we would do something wrong, she'll kick us out of the yard. So we had to really
It taught
go
me
in.
principles. Get me?
wait,
That's
in-
where
in
I
the-
got
in
my
the
game
game.
from.
In the
Wait,
game.
in the game, if you do wrong, she
Yeah,
kicks you
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
low
you do
key,
something
yeah,
weird, she
kinda.
kicks you out of the yard. Have I told you when I first started watching porn?
I know when you first had sex, you explained to me about that story.
okay, well,
which
that's
is a
nuts.
very,
So,
it's a very nuts story.
When I first started watching porn, I was in year 4. I was in year 4.
Wow,
I
what
was
the
in- I was in year
fuck?
4.
The sex thing was baffling to me.
Bro, I already
Reese was
knew-
2 years later, and that affected him a lot.
Yeah.
But you was telling me how much it affected
Oh,
you.
wait.
And I
It
was
affected
like,
me mad because
I can't imagine that.
Real talk. Talking about like how fucked we like our brains were at a young age. Did you guys have like open internet access?
Yeah.
Like from a young age.
Yeah. I didn't have internet from probably about like 6 years of my life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you were 6 when you got your first like
Yeah.
What about you?
Fuck.
Because I was
Maybe
I was
a
4,
little
bro.
bit
I was-
older than him, car. We was a little broke, so I couldn't afford anything of like internet.
Yeah, I got my first laptop
Depends
when I was
when
10
you're
then,
born,
when I was in
though.
year 5. I remember Christmas I got my first laptop. And my mum came into my room one day, like while I was at school, opened my phone to use it, porn all over it. Opened my laptop, porn all over it. She got vexed.
No.
The thing she told me, if I ever see you do it again, I'm chopping your hand off. She made a lie to me saying that, every year, the internet provider sends me what you search. So about 2 months of that
You was shit scared to search
I was
anything.
scared. And then I googled it. I found out it wasn't true. I was like, oh shit! I still watch
She's
porn.
trying to play me.
She's trying to play me.
You know what? Half right or half wrong. They don't send it every month, but if you request it, you can actually see what your route was like. The traffic.
My mum was stupid.
Damn, I don't wanna see that.
So wait, what age did you say you was on the porn thing? Like on the?
Well, so whenever the fucking Toulouse sex tape came out,
I was like 2010.
Shit, that started everyone.
Maybe. Did it start you?
No.
What started
She
you?
came from Rihanna's music video.
What?
Oh,
You was
Rude Boy,
bashing over that?
Rude Boy.
You was bashing over that, bro. And when did you find out about porn, bro?
Like year 7.
No, but no, don't even like.
I went to secondary and that corrupted.
You probably also did like bash out before you even know what porn was.
No, I was on Babe Station before I knew what porn was.
Yeah.
on Babe Station.
Preview.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Bro, but before I was wanking, I was wiping my dick on the TV screen. I was watching Baby Station doing that, and I found out about Baby Station by just scrolling through my TV by accident.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, whoa!
I feel like everyone
it's
did.
8 and 9, I see boobies!
Sure,
What
Babe
the fuck?
Station,
Like-
first time seeing it was the weirdest shit because there's no audio. It's just like these women with
Just
just
holding their phone,
no, there is
holding their
audio.
phone like that, just shaking.
It'll
no-
cut,
there's no
cut
audio,
to them
it's just
sometimes
weird
like just
music.
music, and then sometimes it'll cut to them saying something.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
kill me, boys. Oh shit.
The OG cam girls, big up Babe Station, real quick.
Yeah,
Babe Station.
They still do
Big
their
up.
You know
thing
what?
though. They're
They
still
do,
about.
they do,
Somehow.
and it worked.
Whenever there was a party, just turn their TV on straight to Babe Station.
And
just
then turn it
leave.
off again.
No, just
Oh,
leave the room.
leave.
People
Nah,
would
leave.
walk in and be like, "Who the fuck's watching?" Anyone sitting in the room just like pinging off their night. It's like, why the fuck are they watching?
No, but on a real guys, like, so like, the only reason why I asked, right, because I got it really fucking young, right, really fucking young. My dad bought a PC for himself to watch fucking football for free, right?
What, like pirate thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
so then
shit.
I ended up just sort of like fucking around with it a lot, and then like being really into computers at a young age. Like, I think I probably got my first, like, I was probably like on like computers at like fucking like age like
Shit.
4 or 5.
Shit, man.
Also got scammed for free Minecraft.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I got scammed for free Minecraft.
Free Minecraft was a big thing back in the day. Everyone wanted free
Yeah, I
Minecraft.
went
No, the thing
Yeah.
is, the default was to just play offline.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
so you still have
so you wouldn't need an
just
account.
playing on
You
your
wouldn't,
own,
you
being
wouldn't,
like,
yeah.
"I've got Minecraft
Do you know
for
what I mean?
free."
Yeah, but then they got another PC, and after that, I tried to do it again, but I couldn't find the same thing that I had.
yeah, 'cause
So
it
then they were like,
disappears.
"Oh yeah, give us your like phone number." But it didn't ask for bank details. I was like, "Oh, if it's not asking for bank details, I just give the phone number. That's fine."
Yeah, they sell that
Then
off.
that-
and
no,
then
And
they
then
no,
you
get
get
shit.
bare niggas.
There was like
messaging me.
50 fucking pound like charges on my phone every month.
Oh shit.
Every fucking month.
Jesus.
Yeah, every fucking month. It was fucking bad. But yeah, but to
I
go
didn't know.
back.
I didn't know that was that easy. Like you put your phone number in, and you just get.
You know, it's not anymore. You can't do it anymore.
They have to go through a lot of security.
Yeah,
It's like
now-
2010 stuff.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is like, with free internet access, like from a very young age, like my brain is fucking rotten. Like rotten.
That's why they call
I have
people
no
snowflakes these
filter.
days, because they want the kids to be.
Do you know what I mean? Like
dumbed down.
we had a conversation about this, talking about how like shit like live leaks down.
Oh my
do you know what I mean,
God.
and stuff
Like,
like that.
we could watch live leaks in school.
I mean, they made the internet. They did their thing. I think they've studied the fact that people watching these videos is probably quite bad for your mental. But I think it's archival. It's important to be able to see. It sounds weird to me.
It desensitizes you enough where you have to realize that the shit you're going through right now is not important enough to fucking run
It's like
about
people
on
are getting their
Twitter.
heads
like
blown.
fucking-
Back in the 60s and 70s, kids were kind of like us to the point where they were
Or they
understanding
see
what
dead
shit was.
bodies in the street.
Yeah,
and
they
shit,
would
man.
have heard about the wars. They would have seen that bare niggas died, and then there probably was a period where they saw nothing because the internet wasn't about and it
teachers
wasn't
were
strong
beating
enough.
their
There
asses
wasn't no
with
major
paddles and
wars
shit.
going on,
Right.
and
That
then
man was getting
we came
fucked
about, and then
up.
we came back and said, "Alright, yo, we can be desensitized."
It's a study on humans because like you can go on there and you can see what the cartel do to people. That's
You can look
fucking
at
crazy.
anything. You can look at anything, bro. You can search anything.
Yeah,
you
anything.
find.
My
I
favorite
feel-
one was like Chinese traffic cams where like people get run over and shit, or like,
Oh
like the
my
builders,
God,
or like the
yeah.
builders and
Like,
shit.
you know,
Yeah, just builders getting crushed by
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Or like
It's a
warehouse
different fucking world, and to remove that from like, it's all Western shit. It's like, oh, Westerners can't see, in these countries this shit's happening. It's probably China putting a little finger on it because like
Yeah, talking about what, so China doesn't look as bad or something like that.
there's
Trying
some
to say
terrible
do that.
shit.
I know,
out
no,
there.
I've seen a
If you
videos
go
of,
on,
like,
if you go on
there's
Twitter
like a-
and
there's like
you
a
look
thing.
into it, there's videos of like some really weird shit happened during COVID. Like people in like whole hazmat suits grabbing people, throwing them in vans, deporting them from the
Yeah, I've
country.
seen that shit,
Like
I've
like
seen
just
that
just
shit.
No,
like
but even
it's
before
weird
that,
as
like the
fuck.
protest shit.
What, when they were trying
still
to
hard
stop
to
the
come by now.
When they were trying to stop the cameras.
tank.
Huh?
When they were trying to stop the cameras and shit. Like,
Yeah. Where people were like literally like going into the streets, like they had like plans to deal with like tear gas and shit.
When
Yeah.
COVID first came about, and then they were
Like just
introducing
before, no,
bare
just
cameras.
before COVID,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
No, if you did,
because
they
ever
don't
since
wanna- they
COVID,
wouldn't
there's
make it
been
clear.
better cameras. The cameras are just upgraded. In every supermarket, there's been better cameras.
Security and
you can
general-
go, you can't rob from a supermarket no more because the cameras will pick up your face.
They
remember
catch you at
you,
the door.
And then if you come back, you're pissed. Like, you're pissed. Like, you're gonna get.
Everything's
you're
got
gonna
a bit more secure and tighter. They've had time.
There's
to
a camera at
tighten
every
things up.
self-checkout that looks and match your face. Like Snapchat even match your face. It's been mapping your
I've
face.
been
all the
fucking
time.
go to the Amazon shop. I don't think they're here.
I'm never going back there. There's
What's
one
that-
in
where's-
there's
no,
one
we
in
do,
Blue
we
Water.
do, you
There's
do.
one in Blue Water.
There's one in Blue Water,
Water.
but you
It's
can't
not
do the
Amazon
scan
Fresh.
thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Everybody's the
no.
one
No,
where
you
you
can't do
walk
the
in.
scan thing.
No,
If you have the app, they say to you, if you have the app, you can just do it on your phone.
I've always that shop where
and
you walk in, you pick the stuff up, and it just knows who you are. You don't have to scan
No,
anything.
the Amazon. There's an Audi that
You
does
know,
it now in
you know they're getting rid of the one in Blue Water.
because it didn't bang in it. It was dead. I went in there. It was dry.
It
Like,
was shit.
It was dry.
Extortioners.
They had an Oculus Rift in the corner. I went over and it was like on display, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can play it for free!" And I walked up to it, and you can't move him.
Oh no, can we
This
talk
shop
about
shit.
back when like fucking like game used to do like the controllers and like the TV
Yeah, you could
screens,
play 'em,
but you have to
yeah.
like bend your
Yo,
neck
baby.
back like fucking so far up. No, I'll tell you what, to bring it on a lighter note and a better motive, a show, the one that I was actually fucking there for, the fucking Map Calf.
Mount Cafe.
Mount
One was good. I know you got on a
The
guy's
one that
shoulders.
where I got on his shoulders.
Oh my god, yeah, I had you
Yeah.
on my shoulders and your head was bouncing off the roof. innit?
Yeah,
Oh
it's when I
my
brought that
days.
it's when I brought that girl. That, like she doesn't know any of you guys,
Yeah, no, I
and I was like, "Oh yeah, come meet me in
Yeah.
this place," and then I just brought it to the motive.
I think that was the Ego launch day with
Oh,
Ryan.
the
And
Ryan's
he played his
thing.
boom bap song and he started going like this. And I got that video of
That
him
was
doing
sick.
this and everyone in the crowd was doing it. I remember I started doing it and then me and Ren started making eye contact. We just burst out laughing.
What
We were
happened to
this
Fuck
is
Ren, by
fucking
the way?
retarded.
Who's fuck right?
Fuck,
I don't know. I just,
Black kid.
I don't know.
The black one, the
hell
little
boy?
short one.
All I remember is someone be like, yeah, foreign.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, bro, he's kind of still about.
I don't even know him.
No, he ain't about.
Ain't about.
I beat his artist in JD Sports.
Oh, nice.
This was like 2 years ago, though. This was a long time.
Yeah, he was in a part of our music group and he done us hella wrong.
I heard that you don't swing very good.
Yeah, no.
Wait, no.
Shit, I swung bad.
You just
at that.
I think
No,
was it-
you know Gon from Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
John Gen Bo. You know,
Well, no, you're so
I
that
swung
like
that
you
shit
see him in
around.
fucking Jenny's house, you're like,
I charged it up for a
charged
minute.
it. And he
I
just
waited
stood there
for a
like-
minute there, like, the power was storing up. Bro, my wrist should have shattered.
I think it's like Ryan Moore was in there. I think Ryan Moore was there. He was telling me, I think 2 days ago.
Ryan
he
Moore
stayed down
stood
2 days ago.
meter from the
Yeah,
fight.
he told me you went like this, and you were like punching down into the guy's head.
He was shorter than he's short though.
I
He
broke
is a
his
little guy.
ski
He's a
goggles
small
and
little
I
fat
punched
guy.
out 4 nose rings. He had like 8 in
sorry.
it.
Yeah, because I remember the
I'm
Snapchat
sorry,
video you
I
posted
still
after.
can't get over the fact my man thought he had Nen.
No, G, I did.
What?
Nen is from Hunter x Hunter. When I did that thing, I was charging it. He turned his back to me to try and aggravate my friend, and I said, if you turn your back to me, it's game over. I'm gonna release my final.
I was so
attack.
vexed when you called me. I was working my shift at
I love the
McDonald's.
second perspective
I
of
was
it because
so vexed.
me and White Reese,
Like, sort of outside the.
we're
shopping
standing
centre.
out. We're standing outside JD Sports, and then all we hear is "It's rain," and then me and Reese just go like we're looking towards the shop, and we're like, "That rain."
No,
I just see him
it's still
swinging
black
downwards
chubby
like
kid.
this, and I'm like,
chubby
"Oh,
kid,
they
that's
found
enough.
rain."
Not even months. Back to the map, Kev. I feel like I ruined so many shots that you got.
No,
Because
no,
the
I-
backgrounds.
No, because like
I
if
kept
you
zooming in on you.
if you like watch over the fucking like the shots he has, you can just hear me consistently just fucking screaming random
the
shit.
whole thing's on YouTube, and like literally, I remember when
I
you
watch
watch it
them
back.
all the time.
I
by the
see
way.
them. They
Joe
take you back.
sampled your voice. If you listen to Joe's songs, you can hear you in it, you can hear me in it, you can hear all of us in the thing. Because like he takes like his show footage and takes like the outros when everyone says goodbye to him, like oh Joe, and like he takes them and he puts them at the starts of some of his songs, or, like at the end of some of his songs.
No, but can we
Shit.
talk about how we were all live for every single fucking set, apart from Scotty.
Oh shit!
Literally,
yeah.
as soon as Scotty came
Bro.
on, everybody fucked off.
You know, I don't want to talk bad on Scotty. He's alright.
No,
I needed a
The
cigarette.
guy. Yeah.
Bro, do you remember?
I need a cigarette, man.
Do you remember when he was like, "I will take photos and autographs at the end"? Do you remember that at Metcalf?
Man, that was You know what?
You must remember that.
I
I
don't-
looked
I
at him
remember
and
that,
I was
I
like,
remember
I
that,
put
but-
my hands, I put my face in my hands. I was like,
Sometimes you gotta be like, you know, ego gets a hold of a man a bit too much.
a little bit, a bit.
And I don't blame a person for doing that. You know.
Nah,
You get lost in your own head. It's
Well, you're in
alright.
Metcalf. You're not O2 Brixton, bro. You're in Metcalf.
There was grannies having cup of teas and cakes and scones downstairs, innit? Like, I got the vibe, innit? I got the vibe.
Upstairs
But
was
to
a
be
mess.
fair,
Downstairs was
we had
chill.
Donnies falling down the stairs. Do you remember that Map Cafe was so tapped at the stage?
Oh, when you're
was there?
mushing, you're mushing.
And when
I
you're
fell down the
performing
fucking
there-
stairs filming.
It was you!
I remember, bro.
I was wasted trying to film Joe's set. And I fucking fell
There was
down
a
the
staircase
stairs.
with no banisters in it, like right at the stage in the corner. I actually.
It's just someone
remember that.
passed me, was like making a go pie, and I was like, yeah, and I just stepped back and I just fell down the stairs.
Fucking hell.
You guys do acid?
Alright.
No,
You guys done
We
acid?
don't. We done acid,
That's it.
What is
but
acid
we ain't
like?
a fan of acid.
Why not?
Because we've seen how certain people that we know react to that shit, and even in ourselves, we weren't big acid fans.
Alright,
Can't lie.
alright.
Mushrooms on the hand, different
Yeah,
story.
I like mushrooms.
They're
Different
fun.
story, different
I like
story.
they're fun.
mushrooms.
Do you feel that acid? Oh, I've never done acid, so I can't even
Yeah.
say that. But I feel like acid is more of a visual thing, and then you got shrooms as a mental thing.
No, other way.
Do you know what?
Acid-
Other way
acid is
round.
way.
more
Other way
hype of, like,
round.
When I first did acid, I deeped everything.
Yeah.
I even pledged that I wouldn't do drugs ever again.
Yeah, no, real talk, this is what I did as well. I thought I was telepathic, right? I thought people could hear my thoughts, but I couldn't hear theirs. That's how
had
fucked it
that.
was, yeah.
Bro, we've
had that.
Yeah,
We thought
literally,
we
was
yeah.
hearing
heard
the
each other's
same
bullshit.
shit.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Do you know what's fucking mad? Like, I don't even know when they fucking did this shit, right? But like, they did this like experiment, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think like
It's like fucking
80s.
MK Ultra.
Yeah, MK Ultra. Yeah, back in the 80s,
Jesus.
they just like spiked random fucking people with like acid.
They used to get into fucking
That's evil.
brothels,
That is-
right?
I'd hate that.
Do you know what MK Ultra is?
No.
Do you know about like government conspiracies and like all the shit that they used to do to people? Like they used to subject
I
people
know
that
about the
weren't
military acid tests.
What, when in
Nothing.
Vietnam?
Wait, what's the
Vietnam.
military aspect? That sounds like MK
military
Ultra.
acid tests is, I think, don't correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
but
go on.
I think it was the Germans that was giving their soldiers acid to see if it was like some kind of truth serum. I think they wanted acid to be a truth serum because they was clocking with acid. They hadn't done proper research. I think they was clocking that it was making people be a bit more like open,
honest, like with
fucking-
themselves.
Yeah,
Childlike.
yeah.
So why did they think they were
Out
gonna go
there.
shoot a load of civilians then?
No, a truth serum. So they was gonna kidnap
Oh, and make them
the
lawful.
opposition,
Oh.
give them acid and make them tell what the other team's plans.
did it work?
But no, them Donnies was probably talking about the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Isaac Newton's chatting shit.
No. They're
Something
probably
like that.
talking about like vibrations and trees and shit.
Something-
Because if they're talking about laws of physics and Isaac
trees
Newton,
can talk.
Ryan Moore's brain would not be as
Or
soft
how
as it is
long
now.
it takes to burn a
They
cigarette in
wouldn't
the
talk, they would
trenches.
not talk about the problems in their army.
No,
they
no,
would talk
no,
about
no.
life.
The thing is,
nuts.
if they were doing that kind of shit, I don't know if they was, but if they were, they weren't doing it to soldiers.
Oh, shit.
Like
Sorry,
back, like sketchy topic, Holocaust.
Yeah.
Right. They used to experiment, like they do inhumane experiments on like
Yeah.
Human
like,
centipede.
like
shit called
yeah,
out that
on like the
bitch.
Jewish people because they didn't think of them as like an actual
Yeah,
like.
human.
Was human
Yeah.
centipede ever real?
Probably,
No,
yeah.
think-
well,
no.
You don't
You
think
see,
it's
no. Loosely based off of true stories.
What?
I've
Where
heard
did
that,
you see
I've
that?
heard
Where
that.
did
No,
you see
no. That's a theory because of the thing. Like he's saying, if you look into the experiments they was fucking doing on people.
What, the human centipede was
The
real?
human
What, in
centipede
what?
happened.
Germany?
We
Germany.
got a fact checker. We got a fact checker.
I forgot it.
Something secured free unwilling victims.
Where's the doctor from?
Untouched tissues and forms the human centipede.
Where's the doctor from? And what year? What
Yeah,
year?
when and where?
World War II.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh
so
my
it
God.
did crawl out.
No, I've heard
Was
about
it the
craziness.
Germans?
I've heard
It was
about crazy-
Nazi Germany.
No, I've heard about
Yeah.
some crazy.
No, there was this really big like Nazi scientist. He used to do all these fucking experiments. Like he was the one that was like doing all this like really fuck shit.
What, to the Jews? and
Yeah, he was the
gays?
one that was coming up and being like, yeah, no, we can do this to these people.
Wasn't that
He
the
was the one,
guy we learned
forming
about in
it.
history? The one
Probably,
that
yeah.
had, we
It's
found out that
ringing
Hitler wasn't
bells.
actually the one that said
No,
like,
no, you're thinking
kill
about
these niggas.
You're thinking about Goebbels. Goebbels was more like
Goebbels.
one that was
No,
more
he's
yeah,
right.
he was more like
Yeah.
a politics man. Like this other guy was an actual like guy that just really wanted to know like
shit.
random shit about science. Do you know what I mean?
And they employed him because they knew he
hell.
was tap.
Yeah.
And he wanted to know
they just
shit.
fucking let him do what he wanted. Do you know what I mean?
They let everyone do what the fuck they wanted.
Like Hitler had no fucking power over his fucking army.
Outside
It was
Germany,
high
though,
good.
the shit that's even happening like in modern day. You don't know about MK Ultra.
No,
I've heard about. I've
They
heard
used to,
about.
they used
I
to-
ain't even heard the
okay.
name.
So I know one of the victims was supposed to be. Okay, actually, I know two of them.
Yeah.
Ted Kavinsky. Do you know the Unabomber?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
Unabomber was this guy that used to. Okay, he was really fucking smart. He was a smart ass guy, and then for some reason he dropped all that shit and he moved to the woods.
Can we not big up Unabomber real quick?
No. He was a smart guy though.
No, he didn't move to the woods. He always lives around.
You can be
the area.
fucked up and intelligent.
Okay, okay.
What was he? Can be fucked
Yeah,
up. and
because he
intelligent.
went to like university and shit, and then like he like where he moved to was like woods area, like near a scrapyard, which is where he like got all the materials to make his bombs.
He
and
was
shit.
like crazy
So what, he was
smart.
very smart, but he was a
He was-
fucking.
he was
fucking
loopy
motherfucker.
smart.
My man
This
made
guy
an
went-
altitude like meter right out of scraps, and then put
Jesus,
it on a
what?
fucking plane. So when it got to a certain height, it would blow up.
And did it blow up?
Yes.
Oh shit! What year? What in like the 40s?
80s.
He-
80s.
all I know
I
is
thought he was about to say World War II was like
80s.
80s.
Nah.
That's not that far
Bro,
away.
so what? It actually blew up
Yeah.
and niggas died.
Yeah.
Fact check. The bomb partially exploded with 0 fatalities but 12 injured.
Yeah,
He also
he
sent
killed a
like
few
he
people.
sent it through the post. All of
I
it
know
was all
that-
through post.
This guy moved out to the woods. I thought he was to write his manifesto. I didn't realize he always lived in the woods.
No.
Thought
Yeah,
he moved out there.
No, after university,
Probably to get
he
off
just
the map.
Did he get back?
Off
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
off the
and then he
grid.
was right.
Did
He
he
went
die
out.
or
Did
back?
he get
No,
caught?
but that was where he like stayed.
He did get caught. No,
He got
did-
caught.
yeah,
He got-
yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
didn't die.
yeah.
What?
The
he died
reason
in prison?
why he got caught was because they found where he was living. They found his manifesto, and they put it on TV and shit, and like it was like his brother or his mum.
Yeah, no, they
recognized-
recognised the
They
way
got
he
his
wrote
being
stuff.
cute.
and
Yeah.
said
What, was
stuff.
he white?
It was
Was
like
he
a
a white
phrase.
guy?
It was a phrase
Of
that he used to
course.
say
And what,
like
is
a
he not
lot.
a terrorist? Did they class him as not
He
a
was a terrorist.
Oh,
But they class
fucking
him as a terrorist.
hella
Oh,
terrorist.
yeah.
Yes, the Unabomber.
How have I
That's
never
crazy.
heard
This
about
guy.
this, bro?
But anyway, back to the story.
Sorry.
Yeah, the reason why I'm mentioning this guy is apparently this guy he went to the Harvard studies. So Harvard studies is going to be a big thing in the whole like MK Ultra thing.
Harvard.
And
in America.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
he went to these studies and they would give him acid and then they would study what it did to him. And anyway, they think that's what fucked him up.
He started blowing
But-
shit up.
Yeah, but there's a whole conspiracy about Charles Manson where they think Charles
I know
Manson
about
didn't
Charles
actually do
Manson.
the things that it's been said to do. He didn't tell anyone to kill anyone. They think that the family, the Charles Manson family, was caused because he was going to these brothels and he was fucking people. But the women were. Think of it like a room, but there's a wall that's see-through. You can see through it like an interrogation room.
Yeah.
And there's CIA agents on the other side watching what is happening in the other room, and it's a brothel. So a woman comes in, gives Charles Manson acid, and then they're watching what he does to him, and they think that happened enough that they formed a family, and then they think the conspiracy is that fucking he wasn't mental.
They made him mental.
They made him mental.
So what, the woman that was giving him
him
acid,
to do
they
this shit.
filmed it, they became together and made kids.
No.
What do you mean?
But they encouraged him to do these things during when he was at the brothel.
And pin the blame on him.
Yeah. But you got to bear in mind, the reason why this conspiracy comes about is not just because of that. It's because he did a lot of crimes and he was let out every time. And the only reason why this conspiracy is
he was being
solid,
forced to do the crime.
But the only reason why not forced. He did these crimes on his own beliefs, but. The reason why these things are being like confirmed to an extent,
but his beliefs were influenced.
Yes.
Okay.
But so his attorney was a CIA agent. He was a CIA agent, and he was always let out early for doing these crimes. He never really did jail time.
What did he originally? What was his last prison sentence for?
Damn.
Was it murder? And
Yeah. It was for the murder, and he was in there till he died.
Okay.
But the entire time he said he was completely he did nothing wrong. If you look at all his old interviews,
he was
convinced.
He said he never convinced anyone.
He said he was doing some craziness.
The entire time he's like, I never convinced anyone to do anything. I just told them to do what they wanted to do.
Is he the one with the cult?
Yeah, Charles Manson, the family. Yeah,
okay.
Helter Skelter.
Oh, okay, so niggas came to him and joined.
Wait, is that the Death Kool-Aid or?
Nah.
When did he?
That was the Death Kool-Aid. That was
Yeah.
the Christian cult. That guy that looked like Elvis.
I
I
saw
don't know his
YouTube
name.
video
He
about
looks
it.
like Elvis,
seen-
and he wore like a purple
Yeah,
cape.
Was it the sex cult?
No,
it wasn't a sex cult.
They all got like the weird bowl cuts, and then they were like, oh yeah, like something about aliens.
It was weird as fuck. I
Yeah.
think they thought if they died, well, they didn't. No one knew they were going to die.
Take? That's what Uzi based his album off of.
Oh, when they all
The
killed
people that
themselves.
got in a
Yeah.
when they all killed
Have you ever
themselves,
seen the
yeah.
picture of that room with the purple bed sheets and it's like the guy's
that
white shoes are hanging out?
That's a turn of
Yeah, you seen that?
Yeah,
That's on
yeah.
a Suicide Boys album as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
No
That's
one knew
a
they
massive-
were gonna die, but he just told them all to drink this Kool-Aid. And there's that picture. There's a famous picture of like this lawn, just dead bodies laid out everywhere.
So what? They were in a cult. They didn't know the cult was going to lead them to kill themselves.
No. They were indoctrinated to think that killing themselves would like bring them to a better
Oh,
place.
yeah,
so
they
they were cool.
didn't know the Kool-Aid had poison.
Oh, okay.
But he told them to drink it. They drank it. Everyone fucking died.
You man,
It had
I'm
cyanide
so
in it.
sorry. I'm
They
busting.
didn't know that.
I'm about to pee myself. I'm gonna go emergency. You man take over.
Is there any more cults about like that?
Yeah,
Fucking probably.
And why
In a
do you
weird
never
way.
hear about serial killers either? Have you noticed that? There's definitely
Ryan
serial
was
killers
one.
about.
You know what?
Throw more serial.
Do you ever hear about
killing.
serial killers? There's definitely a serial killer in the UK, and you don't hear about it.
Well, I don't know. I hear weird
Can
shit about
we not
happens
talk
around
about my
us.
professional?
I hear about weird shit that happens around this area. Remember there was that old guy that got stabbed the shit out of down an alleyway in Wilmington.
There was literally a
in
fucking
Wilmington.
acid attack. Like,
Yeah, there was an acid attack not long
a couple
ago.
of weeks ago.
Yeah. And
In
then
Dartford.
these things are brisked over.
No, I do. No, okay, actually, there is always something that happens in Dartford within every 2 weeks or a month even. Didn't someone get shanked in outside Dartford like last year?
Yep.
Not Dartford. McDonald's.
No.
There was that homeless guy.
They got shanked in the Bexley Heath McDonald's. He got on a train to Dartford.
You know
While
about
he was shanked.
No. The guy who shanked him.
Oh, and he came to.
Yeah, because I was on that
Dartford.
fucking train.
it was that homeless guy from Crayford that got stabbed in that park in the centre that Ryan always used to take us to.
Did the guy get caught?
The lights. No, I don't think so. It
Oh,
was
I
a-
mean,
it
I
was a
live in Abbey
drug
Wood and
deal
there's a
thing.
load of problems going on. There's
Is Abbey Wood now?
bro. I live.
It's
near
Thamesmead
there.
like proper
in the mid- in the middle.
gentrified now because I remember it being.
No,
like
they're
a
trying to do it.
bad
They're trying to do
place.
it, but there's still a little.
But you still
gypsy
got the
site.
3 blocks right there. There's a gypsy
they're
site in
they're
Thamesmead.
still there, bro. There's 2 murder cases going on in there. 2 murder cases.
I'm surprised there's gypsy sites in Thamesmead.
No, it's Abbey Wood. In it, babe. There's a pony on the fucking roundabout.
Damn.
Yeah, the pony moves next to Lidl. It moves.
I
next
thought that
to
shit only happened down in Wilmington.
No.
Oh my god.
Abbey Wood is full of gypsies and they beef the black people. Not like me, like there's another gang that's just full of black people and they just beef them.
That's what they're taught. It's so sad. A really good
Everyone.
documentary to watch is 30 Days with the Gypsies on Channel 4.
You gay
it's-
gypsies.
Not what? Sorry.
Or like UK gypsies.
Yeah. It's like, I thought he said gay gypsies. Like he lives with gypsies for 30 days, and like they steal his shit. They shit on his car. They steal his exhaust. They fuck with his
This
caravan.
is the guy that buys the horse and he doesn't get the horse the next day.
Yeah, that's it. That's
I've
the one.
seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
He chills with them and he thinks he's so comfy and he tries to buy a horse and they rob him. They rob him.
And then he comes out and I didn't get my horse. So why the fuck try to buy a horse from a gypsy?
Especially if you're not gypsy, they definitely ain't.
What
gonna
did you
give that.
expect?
No, a good documentary or docu-series are really Christian.
Who's that?
Christian.
If you, I want
It's
Lewis
like
to be here for this.
Real
Christian
cool,
is
like deep internet fucking.
It's not
like,
no Vice shit.
like,
Man, Christian is a
bro.
fucking weird.
Christian, that rings a bell. Is he from the UK? Or America?
No, America.
Yeah.
So,
Man, Christian is a weird subject to touch on.
are we doing it this time?
No, I'm down to talk
I
about
wanna
Christian
hear-
for
I've never heard
hours.
about
Yeah,
Christian.
This
I
guy's
wanna hear about
fucking weird.
So basically, like
good
the
bit.
way it started, right, is there used to be like this dude who'd make like Sonic like fan comics. Well, not Sonic, but it was like Sonichu. It was like basically a mixture of Sonic and Pikachu as the main character, right? But they were really fucking badly done, and then it got picked up by like 4chan, and like people used to just sort of like, because the dude's autistic, right? Well,
Yeah.
the girl, is it girl now? Did they
I don't.
change?
Well,
Oh, was it a comedy?
I don't consider him a. I
No,
don't
it's a
consider
one-person
him a
one.
girl, and I stick with this stance. I
Oh,
don't-
did he change?
I don't consider Christian a girl because the reason why he thinks he's a girl is because Magikarp came. No, not Magikarp. What's the Pokemon with the fucking curly tail, pink, whatever his name is?
Oh
Fairy?
my god, I've heard
I dunno.
about this shit, bro.
This
I've
Pokemon
heard
came
about this
down, and
shit.
apparently the Pokemon told him he should be a girl.
I've heard about this shit. I've literally heard about this shit. What the fuck? There was kids in my secondary school that used to talk about this nigga all the time.
This
And I
guy's
love
fucking
this
weird.
nigga.
If you want to know what
Fuck.
happened to his life, he
There's
got.
like
Did he make My Little Pony niggas? Did he draw like
He
his
probably
own
drew some
story of
ponies.
My Little Pony?
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
My Little Pony. It was based on
Sonic.
Sonic.
Oh, it was just Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And then like a lot of people used to, because he had like a YouTube channel as well at the time as well.
Oh, okay.
And I remember he had like a really fucking homophobic one about like fucking Axe body spray, because he was like, it says for men, so you can't use it if you don't want women to come to you because the advertisements.
Super autistic, by the way.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I've read this on a can, so it must be true.
Is he still about?
Yeah.
You wanna know where he
still
is?
about? What's he
Prison.
doing? Oh, he's in jail.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Raped
Kill
his
someone?
mum.
Raped his mum.
Raped his mum. He fucked the shit out of his mum,
Yeah,
and he
I
was.
thought he was. Wait, was he not batty? Was he not gay?
Nah,
Apparently
well,
not.
I don't know, but like his mum also, he,
Poor Barbara, by the way.
yeah, Barbara
How do you know his
Barbara, his
mum's
mum,
name?
because
How
I've
do you
seen
know
a
his mum?
Because she
documentary
used to
multiple
post,
times.
he used to go into her, like, he used to post videos of it. Like, his whole, okay, Christian is the most documented man online, but only because he chooses to be the most documented man
He
online.
just posts everything.
Yeah, he posts everything. It's literally like if
It's
Ryan
weird.
Moore was to take a left turn instead of a right.
It's like Ryan
way
Moore
back
if
when
he
was younger.
sellotaped a camera to himself 24/7.
I'd love to see that. I can't lie.
No.
His mum messaged
Yeah,
me
no,
the
but
other day.
no, because his
Funny
mum had
fact.
Alzheimer's.
Shout out Louise.
Yeah, no, she was. Yeah,
His mum had Alzheimer's, so like.
yeah, no, she was out of it. But there's an 85-hour documentary online if you want to look at it.
Of he posted that. He posted.
No, someone else. There's lots of online studies about him. He is the most documented man online. He's been studied the fuck out of just to understand why he acts like the way he does.
If I search him up, I'll probably know who he is.
You're gonna see
Like,
so much about him.
I've been on Reddit a long time.
Yeah, he fucked his mum. He got put in prison. That sucks.
Shh.
A to B him.
How did he get caught for fucking his mum? Oh, did he post
He said it.
Yeah,
Some. Okay.
What? So he got done
There
for
was-
incest.
well,
That was all he got done
there was-
for?
No, he got done for rape, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, rape his mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
His mum's got
shit.
Alzheimer's. She's fucked.
Oh,
She
shit.
doesn't know where she
So what,
is.
Did she testify?
Oh, no, there was an audio call of him saying that it was really weird because there's a whole thing that happens in his life where like trolls take control of the narrative, right?
So like he gets gas because there's so many people saying do this.
No,
do
no,
that.
no, no.
Well, no, kind of.
But they involve themselves in his life.
He
because
thinks these people are good
yeah,
people.
and then
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
this one, a good example is the one time where this one person pretended to be his girlfriend.
But
and
no, it
made him
happened
do
loads of times.
Yeah, no, and then made him do a bunch of shit.
Made him film himself fucking a sex doll on his bed, and it's on Pornhub. It's wild. He's riding the sex doll.
Do you mean
You know
oh,
what? I
oh,
know
it's
he's
about
got
it.
riding
I've
it
never
like
seen
a
it.
woman.
It's got a dick.
I've seen it because I
Wait, what
wanted
do
to
you
know.
mean? Wait, so he fucked a male sex doll and read it.
No, he had his cock in it, but he was riding it. It's really weird. Have a look at it. It's
I don't
wild.
think I'm good. I can't lie.
It
I
is-
don't think my brain can take that. I can't lie.
It's quite fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, no, Chris Strand's a good example of someone that you don't want to be like.
How long did he get?
I assume the rest of his life.
Be in there for a while.
I assume the rest of his life, because I feel like if he's released from his jail time, they're putting him in psych.
I thought he would be in psych already, bro. That sounds a bit like he should be in psych.
His mum died, then. I don't know if his mum's dead.
Did he die?
I'm not sure.
I know. No, his dad died.
This is what we
his dad
mean
died a while
by
ago.
children are lucky to not have access to shit like that right now.
No, that's what. No, but that's my point. Is
Yeah, this
shit is good to be out there.
This is 1995. So he was born in 1993 or 1992.
No, this shit
so,
is good to be out there to show what like people can fucking be and how fucked people can be.
But he's documented as early as like 7.
Yeah, no, but the problem is restrictions, because you sit there, you say, yes, I'm 18, you can go watch fucking porn.
No, nowadays you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No. A lot of the times that they're trying to.
I would prefer that.
No.
You know what? I would prefer that. It makes sense.
That bill was supposed to be passed like ages ago.
And what? Never happened.
Never fucking happened.
Okay.
I'm surprised it doesn't
Never
exist
fucking
now.
happened.
It will happen. I believe it will happen at one point though.
No,
if
it's supposed to happen when I was in fucking
YouTube were
secondary
asking
school.
like, I remember at one point YouTube were asking me for my ID. And I couldn't watch nothing.
Do you want to
like
know why?
Last year, YouTube were asking me.
Do you want to know why?
And I was on my
Google.
birthday for the past, since I was young, I've had the same thing on my thing.
No,
And
but
it's
that's when they
been
merged with Google though.
But they've been merged with Google for time. Google bought them how long ago?
Fucking
a while ago, and then that woman was the owner of YouTube for time, and she was trying to push that thing for ages. Since I was in secondary school, she was trying to push
when
that.
did this happen then?
When I left secondary school, I think it must have been.
No. So the ID thing, when did that happen?
Last year? I think I had to put my ID in.
Well, yes, that's after the fucking like Google merge.
Is that when that was?
Yeah, because to make a YouTube account, like, it sounds really weird saying back when I was younger, right? But back when I was young, it was a lot fucking easier, right?
Yeah, you could just lie in it.
Yeah, but then when you go to Google, you have to have your whole Google account. Do you know what I mean? It's got all your personal information on it, your first name, last name, mobile number. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
But when you make a YouTube account before the merge, it was literally just.
Yeah, name, fake age.
It was literally just username, what you want your username to be, your email, and your password. That was it.
No, they had age though.
Well, yeah, but
you could fake it. You could fake it. Yeah, because the age restriction was there, but you just pretend that you're 18, but you're like 13, 12.
So I'm saying, when you go on a porn website, it's like, you gotta be over 18, press yes or no.
That's nowadays.
Yeah, that's weird.
They never had that when you was a youth though.
We're talking about nowadays technology. Oh, finally, we can jump into the conspiracy shit.
Nowadays technology is a mess.
I don't understand the technology we're about to have in the next 10 years.
What do you mean?
And I fucking am certain.
You can't think about what's going on in the future with technology.
No, but I feel
it's
like
happening now though.
Okay. Let me explain. Let me explain from what I understand. And I've fucking researched into this for like hours. Do you know? Okay,
P, it turned into a shit.
UAP shit, right? 2 months ago, American government, the Pentagon or CIA, Federal, whatever, they released documents explaining about the UFO shit because they were pressured to do it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And they specified it's no longer UFO, they want to call it a UAP, right? Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
What does phenomenon really mean, sorry?
It's something that is, we don't understand. We don't
I thought that meant faith.
No, phenomenon literally just means something that happens.
I thought it was something you don't understand.
I thought it was like unexpected.
Scientific phenomenon is just something that happens, do you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Anyway,
fair enough.
Okay, the way that I see it is we have UFOs. We've known about UFOs for 40 years, right?
Yeah.
They've changed. They know there's a stigma upon UFOs. Yeah. They're trying to forge a new name for this thing because they don't want the stigma to carry on. Obviously, UFOs, aliens, like this has been a conspiracy for fucking years. But the shit that they released was like briefly explaining all this shit, but throwing in a few things that are like key points towards the fact that we do have this technology and it's existed since the 1955. It's been a long fucking time, but imagine this, right? 1950s, you get technology you don't understand. What the fuck do? You can't tell everyone.
You have to build it in. You've got to build it in, innit?
I get it. The thing is, I'm not even complaining the fact that they haven't told us.
Imagine in the 1950s where they have technically no mad technology, and then they just decided, oh yeah, you can do touchscreen now. Let's just push that in out of nowhere. Like you're amazed by color TV, and then all of a sudden, nigga said you can have a little thing in your pocket. You can just touch on your phone. They
crazy.
would not push that.
But the thing is,
They have to.
there's
Wait, so
like
what is the conspiracy then?
there's a lot of guys that back it, and the biggest guy that I look at is Bob Lazar, and there's another guy I can't remember his name.
watch
You know
Bob
about
Lazar.
Bob Lazar? Bob Lazar's cool as fuck.
Doesn't
Who's that?
he claim that he's been abducted by aliens?
No. He claims
He's
that
a
he
man.
worked.
Who's the fucker
He's a
that
mad
claims
nigga.
that he's been abducted?
I don't give a
Joe
fuck about that
Rogan
because we have
Okay.
the aircrafts that have dropped down here or whatever, that they must have existed a long time
Oh,
ago.
and they took 'em.
You can look at biblical pictures with aircraft drawn
saying-
in them.
Sorry, are you saying if they got here? I've heard this theory before. I might be stringing this. Might be my own tangent, so I'm going to go off on it. Right? If we can't track life in our solar system, like around us, from the planets that we know there's much more than just the
There's
planets
a lot.
we can get to and that we have discovered.
Endless. It's
Right? Are you
endless.
saying since they're not on them and that we think we know they're not on them, right? Allegedly, right? If they're coming in, they're
think
traveling
they've-
faster than light because they've got to go galaxies to get to where the fuck we are. So if they actually was just like stars, when you see a star that died 3 million years ago, but it's hitting your eye now because the light is refracting off of your eye where it's
Right.
exploded in
But
the sky.
the
Could that
way-
potentially be the theory with aircrafts that they was already there?
The thing
What,
is,
so
we're
what,
seeing,
the
like, the
star was
after
the
image.
alien?
right? No.
falling down.
The after image of how fast the
No.
aircraft.
In a way, what you're saying makes sense.
What you're trying to explain, it's not an after image, it's just that light takes a certain amount of time to reach a certain place.
Exactly.
So
But-
when you look at a star now, that star could be gone, but
3
we see it
million.
now
Yeah.
because light, it
It's
took that
so-
long
Yeah,
to
it took longer to reflect. It could be
come- to
millions
get
of
to
light
us.
years away, like Quay,
But-
but it's just reflected off the moon now, and it's just hit
Yeah.
off or something. Yeah.
Bob Lazar's explanation of what a UFO is, right, is there's an element we don't have on this planet. Think of the universe as we know what we know on this planet, and there's fucking
Very
loads
little.
of planets out there with different elements, right? We just know what exists here. We have modern technology. What do we know? Wood, plastic, glass, metal.
we know what's on other planets.
We know what's there, yeah, we know what's
To an
there.
extent.
We
to an
do
extent.
know that materials that exist on our planet exist on other
But
planets.
when you understand
But there's gotta
how
be
the
more.
aircraft
There has
works,
to be more then.
when you
No, you
understand how
think-
the aircraft works,
What, do you think there's not?
No.
You don't think there's more materials than what we got on our planet?
Well, yeah, but not enough to like actually like
Sustain.
prohibit.
So
like,
what, you think we're the only planet in the whole universe that can hack that? Or
No.
hack living on, sorry.
We're the only planet in our whole galaxy that can hack that.
In
But
our
okay,
galaxy,
yes.
back to the element.
Okay.
back-
Because we've already looked at our own galaxy and said that these planets aren't habitable.
But how do we know?
Not
we are
inhabitable.
only- how do we
Not
know this is
inhabitable.
all we got in our
That doesn't
galaxy?
matter. That doesn't
No
matter.
one's gone.
Whether-
no one's
whether
gone
they're-
past that Pluto and shit.
Whether
How do they
whether
know
they're
that
inhabitable,
I thought you were talking about fucking aliens.
yeah, whether they're
This ties in.
Whether they're inhabitable or not, there's elements on those planets that we don't have here,
Yeah.
and they can grant us technology that we didn't know existed.
How the fuck
right?
do they know that shit though? Like you
Okay,
see the
okay,
planets
right,
where-
right,
Right,
listen,
right,
listen.
right.
No,
Do
how
you-
the fuck?
Do you guys know how the periodic table was made?
No.
I don't.
I learnt about it, but that shit's out.
You don't, do you know?
Uh-huh.
So basically, you have the fucking like elements that we already know, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You have the protons and neutrons,
Yeah.
electrons, right? It was like made in a way that said, cool, if you have this many protons and electrons of this like certain like element, these are similar, right? So like these all have like one proton, one electron. These all have two protons, two electrons. That means that there should like with shit that we don't fucking know, there should be an element there that has the same.
There is though.
Do you know what I
Element
mean?
115 is on the periodic table.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just-
What is
we
element
we
115?
we
Wait,
didn't
what-
know.
what is
So okay,
element
right.
115?
So element
Dragged
115. So Bob Lazar says that element 115 is the thing that controls the aircraft. It's the thing that creates
Has
anti-gravity.
it got a name or is it just
Right.
element
No,
one?
Element
Eric,
115.
element
It's the one that
115.
it's the thing that creates the anti-gravity properties, right? The way that the
What is the
aircraft
anti-gravity properties?
it comes out the top as a heart shape,
Yeah.
and it wraps round the craft and it goes underneath. And on these sides, there's three motors that just slide,
Yeah.
and they control the gravity. They're just weights. They just move it
Keep us
about.
down.
Yeah.
So what is this on everything that is on this earth? Is
So you're
controls us,
saying
what
No, no, I'm
controls
just
me
talking-
from
I'm just
going
talking about
up?
the vehicle.
So you're saying an element controls gravity.
Yeah.
So
But it's technology we don't understand, but we're just
No,
understanding it.
but we
How
do
the fuck
understand
do we
how
understand
gravity
that
works.
if we ain't got another reference to
don't.
pull off?
We do
Like, how
understand
if
how
we don't
gravity-
have another reference
Hold on,
to pull
hold
off?
on.
What if we went to next man's fucking world and there's
Hold on,
niggas walking on it
it's
and
bringing
it's not
a
the same?
really weird point.
I'm bringing
We
in
don't know how
science.
gravity works. We don't know how gravity works.
literally do.
You think
Gravity-
Einstein? You think
no,
Einstein's
how?
right?
Gravity works.
You think the law of I don't know, what is it?
It's not even
something
Einstein, it's
gravity.
Newton, bro.
Newton got fucking no. He's
Hit in the
gone.
head by a fucking
Newton's
apple.
gone.
Newton wasn't even.
Newton got fucked over by Einstein. Einstein's the one it's a relativity. What the fuck is it called?
Einstein even explained
Relativity doesn't have anything to do with fucking gravity.
Newton got fucked out. It's Einstein now.
Expanded.
Yeah.
Because
but if you
with gravity. Not country, a world.
You're trying to be big man, smart man.
Literally everything with mass has gravity.
Gravity that will keep us down and not let us.
Let me explain.
Do you want to know why that happened? No. Do you want to know why that fucking happened?
Fuck that. No,
because I'm explaining how. I'm going to explain.
We have our reasons for being on this earth. We haven't been to another planet. That
you don't know about the
stone
fucking
moon.
No, okay, no. If the moon went away, the war would be gone.
Yeah. So the way that gravity works, right, is that if there's an object with enough mass, it creates its own gravitational pull.
Yes, which is what we're understanding with quantum mechanics now.
Yes, but you can't have an element that creates.
Bob Lazar's explanation of what he thinks he saw. He thinks he saw an element 115.
I did mass physics, chemistry.
Pushed down and contained, and he thinks there's another element put over that and another element put over that, and because it's so fucking condensed that it creates energy without there needing any kind of reaction to it.
Allows you to defy gravity.
But we don't understand this technology. It doesn't exist now.
But I definitely fucking don't.
Okay, I'm going to research this after, right?
Yeah.
But the way you're describing it,
I think
gravity is not a fucking energy, right? Gravity is a force, right?
We could take away the moon.
That's the point of what I'm trying to say.
If there's the whole thing that the moon is the reason why we have gravity and whatever, yeah.
The moon is not.
No, okay, no. The reason why we stay on the fucking ground when we're walking here. Where have we been in a situation where there's no moon?
We wouldn't be alive. We wouldn't be alive. No.
But where have we been in a situation where there's no moon?
We wouldn't be alive
we were
without
around because the moon wasn't always here.
So how the fuck do we know that? Because we wasn't around, bro. We wasn't here.
He's got a point.
How the fuck do we know that there was no fucking moon?
That is the argument.
That's a theory.
You can fight
it's a theory, and they built off a theory to give
where was that?
This is a fucking theory.
We're talking entire theory, but I just want to say
this is a conspiracy because theories actually have scientific data to back it up.
But Einstein's wrong. And it's been proven in the past 2 months.
Google. How do you know he's fucking right?
It's been proven in the past 2 months.
Because of Einstein, we have Google.
You know what? In the past 2 months, they found out that white holes exist. Do you want to know what a white hole is?
What is that?
Black hole. Black hole is energy.
White people and
black.
Okay,
a black hole is a space that nothing exists. A white hole is constantly expanding.
No, you're wrong.
A white hole is a space that's constantly expanding, and it's to the point where sometimes it leaks out the sides. Because it's expanding so much.
So what? It leaks black people out.
So what? No, hold on.
I want to tell you,
is a white hole? Hold on.
It's a constant expanding point, and it looks like a white star. But there's sometimes it splits out from the sides, and it looks really weird. This is only in the past 2 months that they found this, and what they're saying is they think a white hole is a Big Bang. They think that the properties that exist in a white hole is what a Big Bang. We think a Big Bang is.
Where did they get that from? How did they know that? Where did they get that from?
Theory.
First off,
about when a Big Bang
It's all theory.
Yeah, all theory and observing.
We actually talked to the man that passed science. Black hole.
Passed science twice.
Black hole is literally just a fucking star that's imploding itself.
Yeah, it has. But it has a gravitational field around it.
Yeah, or what does
white
it do?
hole is a star.
It doesn't do anything.
Yes, it does.
Because it has a gravitational field around it.
The reason why it's got such a strong gravitational pull, which is why I'm talking about gravity now.
You can't enter a black hole. You die before you get near it.
You die before you fucking get near it.
If you had a space
The reason it's called black hole is because all light gets sucked into the center and you can't see what's there.
I saw Despicable Me and they took the moon away and there was no water. That's how I know that.
It's called a black hole because its gravitational pull is fast enough to bring in everything, so the light is not fast enough to fucking.
My point of Einstein.
It's so fucking dense, right?
My point of Einstein. All the words. She said it's God. She said it's God. God did it.
Inshallah, mashallah.
The reason why Einstein's wrong is because he didn't understand. Well, wait.
Sorry.
God exists.
Sorry, Allah.
We're all completely wrong. No. He got light speed wrong. Light speed isn't constant. It's not constant, and that's been proven in the past 2 months.
No, it is constant.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
If it's constant,
light speed
why
not
do
constant?
when
You
we
turn on your
observe a
lights, you
galaxy
make
it
light.
changes?
What do you mean?
Bro, we're not
If it's
involved.
constant and we
We're not involved in this one.
My
Bro,
brain.
man said light speed's not
Charlie,
constant.
I know how to
I thought light
rhyme
speed was
words
everything.
on a
If you
beat.
turn on your fucking light,
can realise
bro, I
it.
just know how to bar. I don't know how to do
Yeah, I know how to
something.
bar out.
I know how to make rhymes.
I make nursery rhymes for
Yeah.
adults.
What English
wanna-
taught me in year one. That's what.
what's
I
a good
actually-
point to wrap this up on?
That
You
God
man
made
are
the
fuck
world.
me now. My brain's expanded.
UFOs exist,
Yes.
and we don't understand the
You don't
technology.
believe UFOs exist?
Yes.
We
That's your
don't.
You
opinion.
don't.
That's your opinion.
We don't understand.
So you don't think niggas that came here and said,
That's
"Alright,
interesting. He doesn't
these
fucking
niggas are
believe me.
retarded"?
He doesn't believe me.
We could go all night.
You know what?
No, I
I feel
feel
like-
shit all night on this.
How are
because
we the only
I
guys
thought
on the planet
aliens
like this?
existed.
No,
and
no,
I
I'm not-
researched
I want them
all
to
of that.
exist.
I want to know what made your brain switch.
Research,
As
learning
in,
more,
what was the research?
learning astrophysics.
Fuck all that.
What, to the
It
point of
doesn't
like
matter.
niggas can't come here?
It doesn't matter. We have
If
we have
If
technology.
we learn all of this here, why can't another fucking world in another universe learn?
Okay, alright,
no,
do you
they're
want to
not.
hear something weird that you
you
probably
comprehending?
not understand, right? There is space in space where no laws of physics apply because there's no atoms in there. It's
How do
called
they
dead
know that?
space.
That's
How do they know
wild.
How do
Then
we
why
know
was
that?
Einstein
Well,
right
if you go
about
on and
constant
find
relativity?
more
I'm saying there's space of empty galaxy where there's literally nothing. No gases.
Explain that.
What if someone's been able to understand that?
Explain that.
He can't.
This
You
is
can't-
going to be like a fucking 40-minute
You
TED
can't-
talk.
You can't explain that bit because you don't know.
I do know, it's a 40-minute
been
TED
there?
talk.
But what I do know is UFOs exist and there's technology we don't understand. But in the next 10 to 20 years, at the most 20
I'm gonna
years,
come back to you in 20 years.
We're gonna know
When
it.
there's an
We're gonna
alien
understand
fucking
it.
me, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
bruv. In the past 2 months, the CIA is literally telling everyone that they have this technology.
Oh, yeah.
If it has
We
no
got
gravitational
force
pull
fields.
around it,
Bro,
if there's
then
no
we would
forces
win
acting on
wars.
it, how does it
We
move?
would win wars.
Field.
The bottom.
Bro, give me a force field, let me go back
the
against Billy again
sides.
and I'd win.
If you look
I'll
at
take it.
footage that the CIA have released of the UFOs, you can see that same shit happening in the videos, and they've confirmed
brought our videos.
in their.
No,
I've
they're
gone
full
through the
videos.
notes.
It's full
I've gone through the shit that they put
No,
up
fuck
on
So why is
evolution.
no one
Let me
believing
go
in
back to
fucking
Monkey.
aircraft?
I don't want to remember this shit, run.
the shit that the
shit
CIA,
coming out
the
you guys'
fucking
mouth.
CIA have put it out, and officials from the CIA have said it's true. You can go back to 2000, and there's videos of people, government
videos on
officials,
Twitter?
telling.
Are they Twitter videos?
Just search like government officials talking about it.
I need to look at that now.
There's
No, they
government
did release-
officials
I
being
see
like,
the thing when they
yeah,
release.
no, I saw like this thing move up and it just went. And
Have you heard the
they
one
were
where
like,
they?
oh, we don't understand.
Bro,
it.
have you
started
heard the
tracking
one,
them.
right, where like this shit crash landed into like this like little boy's backyard, yeah? And it's like alien, like weird like telekinesis
Yeah, I've seen
powers
the
and
movie,
shit.
Paul.
Was it a little boy?
E.T., bruv. You can
it
say the
E.T.?
shit about anything, it doesn't mean it's fucking true. That just because you say the CIA
But why
the
is there
CIA
hundreds of people that are coming forward about S4 saying the same shit?
Why are there
all completely
why are there
separate?
1,000 millions of
everyone's
people
in the same Reddit
saying
forum,
that
bro.
the Earth is fucking
Everyone's
flat?
in the same Reddit forum.
Because everyone's
They're in
going
that-
forward. Everyone's going forward with the same shit, but new information that is being proved day by day.
Bro,
Yeah, well,
you sound
if
like a
you-
flat earther. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
if you go on Google,
I'm with
fucking
him,
facts.
bro, if
I'm
you go on
with
Google,
him, like,
you
'cause
can
I
search up,
research into
you
it
can
'cause
search
I'm
up Harry
curious.
Styles fucking Niall from One Direction and you'll get a whole story on it.
I'm
Yeah,
sure he
we'll
fucking
get a
did.
story on
I'm sure he
anything.
fucking
He's got
did.
No, I'm saying the government do hide shit. I'm just saying that this UFO anti-gravity fucking element bullshit
Yes.
does not sound...
Tell me. Okay, give me one reason why you think. Okay, if it would exist, do you think we would all know?
What, anti-gravity?
Nah.
What do you mean? If what would exist?
If
An element?
anti-gravity exists.
If
Well,
anti-gravity
no, we would
existed...
know.
Can they not add that to shit though? They can make
Yes,
anti-gravity.
no, yes, I think everybody would
can't,
fucking
because it
know.
doesn't
Then
exist
they
on this
do it.
planet.
There has to be more, bro. We can't be the only niggas that just
we
walk in the universe.
we ain't-
Why are we the only
we
ones that
ain't
walk? Why are we the only animals on Earth
We ain't shit.
or in the universe? Sorry.
Nah, I don't.
You know,
I'm
without
very
this
open,
Asian man here disproving
seen
all my
Avatar.
points.
I've seen
Without this
Avatar.
man disproving all my points.
I've seen Avatar, man. I know there's blue people about.
Put it down.
You're done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Without the Asian man here disproving my points, I want to tell
Science was
you.
made by humans, though, man.
I want to tell you
Nothing.
what do you think the world is that we live in right now? We have
Yeah.
no reason to
And no
exist
one
here, but
actually
we.
knows.
Yeah, no, we
Everyone's
was
trying to
not
figure
made.
it out.
We
But
was
when
not
you
here
look
for
past
to
that-
make fucking chairs and lights and shit. Like we was just here to
God's
live.
a cool way to look at it, but
I guess you don't see camels making fucking beds. You don't see.
yeah.
like,
But you know what you
we-
see now? You know what you see now? Monkeys using spears.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, in the
they're
Congo,
evolving.
they're wearing
They're
nappies
evolving,
and
man.
stone
'Cause
tools.
they're
and
doing
shit.
what we did, and then
That's
we're gonna be
fucking
gone,
crazy.
and the
Is that
baboons
not
are gonna
wild?
be
That's fucked
humans.
up. They have emotions. They have senses of jealousy. Like you heard the
You believe
fucked
in
up
that?
story about apes of
The monkeys being humans or turning into humans.
Do you know what? Monkeys are a giant part of my life. One of my best friends is obsessed with them, innit? Reese is absolutely infatuated with them, and he's filled me with useless facts and stories. And I'm about to recycle a Reese story. My friend Reese, innit? It's just his favourite animal.
Reese.
But yeah,
White
White
He
Reese.
loves monkeys.
White Reese. We was talking about humans evolving from monkeys, right? And he got into there's monkeys in the Congo that have been sighted using stone tools and starting to wear like
Misconception. It's
What,
not
it's fake?
monkeys.
It's a cat. What are
No,
they?
it's not monkeys. We share a common ancestor. We're not.
this
evolved-
hairy fucker that climbs trees. That
Yeah,
looks like
we are.
monkeys.
No,
They're using
when-
spears.
Yeah, we evolved from the same point. We
Are the
just
monkeys
branched
not
off.
moving on to Stone Age? Because that's what they're fucking doing now. It's been
Yeah,
Stone
Wait,
Age.
what was
essentially-
we? Wait, what was we then?
Essentially, forget what I said about the Congo. That was where we started, right? What I was going to push into is there's a story, right? You see monkeys. There was a story of a guy. He was a zookeeper. He looked after the monkeys every single day. He loved them as his own, as you would be a zookeeper. Obviously, he fucks with animals. He enjoys his job, etc. He went in there with the monkeys, right? He fed one monkey.
birthday cake.
Stuck. Yeah. You know this
Come on.
story. He fed one monkey cake, right? The other monkeys observed
Hey, what
him
kind of cake?
special cake.
Cheers.
Nah, but, right, he fed the one monkey cake, the other monkeys in the cage observed him feed the one monkey. They had this sense of
ganged up on him,
emotion
didn't
and
they?
jealousy.
Yeah.
They was like, nah, fuck
They
this
fucked
guy.
this nigga up.
You fed him cake. Are you mad? You didn't give us cake. So you fuck with him the most. They had that sense of like, what you would do as a human, that sense of emotion, that sense of jealousy, right? They plotted. They didn't attack him straight away like wild animals, right? They waited for him to leave. When his back was turned, he was exiting the whatever they keep them in, the cage or whatever, the whatever you call that, their environment thing, right? As he was exiting, they jumped him and they took all of the necessary things he needs to live his life, like everything he senses. They ripped his fingers off, but left his hands. They ripped his toes off, but left the stubs of his feet. They tore his penis off. They tore his nose off and his eyes, so he could never taste, feel cake again, like nothing. They took all of his senses and they knew what
Is this
he
about
needed.
the zookeeper or?
Yeah. No, the monkeys
That's
attacked the
primal shit.
zookeeper.
Okay.
Because they was pissed off and they hadn't got the cake. They knew that they was going to take everything he needed to live his normal life and enjoy a day-to-day life.
Mustn't
and
that,
they knew
must
that.
that
Did
show
they
the
damage
monkeys
the rest
know
of his
what
body?
we have? Because a dog
They
doesn't know
took
that
every
this is my
necessary
nose.
part. Like
And you
they
say-
took
you
his
say-
sense of smell, his sight, his
So
hearing.
yeah, no, but I'm saying, did they not
his
damage
chance to
any other part of
reproduce.
his body?
No.
I mean,
Only
they might
the
have-
necessities.
they might have,
No,
but
they didn't. They
ripped
didn't.
off- and they
They
didn't.
didn't. He's like some nugget without any senses.
Shit.
He has no.
No hearing, no nose.
He has a mouth. That's it. He can talk. That is it.
But he can't hear.
They left
Can't
his, they
smell.
left his mouth, but they tore his eyes out, his ears,
he still alive?
his penis, his toes, and
How
I
did
mean,
he
I
stay
wouldn't
alive?
be if I was. I mean, you couldn't really do anything about it.
He
You
should have
wanted to
bled
die.
out.
I'd just say, you kill me, bro.
Even
Yeah.
to the baseline of this, they
And
watch
react to the
people
magic trick.
smoking cigarettes, and they do the same shit. If you throw a cigarette in there, they'll just smoke a
They'll
cigarette.
pick that bitch up.
Because they see other people doing
They
it.
do magic tricks, and
A
it
dog
gets
wouldn't do that.
surprised.
A dog would never do that.
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
Unless you really train.
They're
him.
more
The
advanced.
stone date theory is interesting because it's the whole thing about
crazy.
when climate change happened and the ice age and all that, and the rainforest started to close in, that the monkeys left the rainforest and went into cow patches and started going on the rocks, eating shrooms and doing all these
Tripping
psychedelics.
out and
the
getting-
whole theory is the monkeys did all these psychedelics and then it developed what we know of as the human brain because it causes. I have my notes somewhere, but I don't know what the fuck it is. But apparently it causes more of a chemical in your brain that causes your brain to expand.
DMT is released when you're born and dying. Maybe it was that.
That is a new thing. You heard that apparently it's produced here.
Yeah. That's where it's
Penal.
made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's made. Yeah.
And they're like, why is it illegal if you
Only
you're
when
able
you're
to
born
produce
and when
it?
you die
Is it
as
illegal?
well at the
It's
start.
actually
and the end of
DMT's
your life.
illegal, yeah, it's a drug.
It's illegal.
My
as
uncle
fuck.
did it the other day.
Over
Just randomly just did it in some random flat.
There's a new shit about the rainforest. That they did a sonar scan with a plane over the top of that rainforest, and they found all the Aztec ruins.
Oh my god, yeah, the buildings, the
So the
buildings.
past 3 months as
Is
well.
it Aztec or Mayan?
I'm saying Aztec just because I feel like that might be right.
So
but
what do
I'm
you
not
think
sure.
about that though? Do you believe that they had a little bit of an advance before time?
I
and
feel
then
like they
it kinda
had
got lost,
something. I
and
don't
then
know
it
what
got
the
built
fuck
on again?
it was. I mean, the conspiracy that Bob Lazar started was they had ancient ruins of UFOs that they are trying to understand the technology from in 1950s. So,
oh shit!
If that's the case, then it could be that they were visiting us in ancestor times, and then
Fucked off.
Yeah.
So, nah, this is
Do you know
too
what?
tight for me.
Say what you will. Harry said a theory to me once about aliens, and it kind of clicked a bit. Nah, it actually kind of clicked a bit. Like I saw the logic. He said that if they can reach us and we've never been able to reach them and discover them, and they have interacted with us, when they come down to us to observe, if they're smart enough to build this technology to reach us, when they observe us and what we're doing, and they see Donnie's bashing over Kim Kardashian's sex tape and stressing about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship, are they going to look at us and think, what a bunch of fucking idiots?
Okay, no.
Let's leave them alone to blow each other up.
On a fucking flip then, like, do you look at a dog and think, like a dog that's bred to like be in a fucking household?
Yeah.
Do you look at that dog and think, you're fucking useless? Like, why would I ever fucking like try to help you?
Yeah.
You do.
I look at it as,
so you
I
wouldn't.
have you for my own, like,
yeah, no.
like,
So you have it.
yeah.
You have it. You wouldn't feed it.
Comfort.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't feed it. You wouldn't do anything to it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, you wouldn't help it live.
Oh, what if pets wasn't a thing?
No, as in if it as a pet, would you help it live?
Yeah.
Of course, you have to, bro.
Okay, cool. So if aliens came down and they saw a lower species, right, that had the fucking potential to like have intelligence, why would they not look at us the same way and be like, well, you have potential, right? Like, it's understandable that you do this kind of shit. That you're dumb. Like, you're not as smart as us. Why would they not try and help us?
You're pushing this from your perspective. How the fuck do we know inside of some species head that we don't know if it even exists?
Yeah, no.
How the fuck are they thinking?
Have you never heard of any like fucking like stories about like fucking like different species like working together? Like some like a fucking like a wolf cub goes off to like
To protect something that's being attacked by...
No, not even a wolf cub gets like
humans
left by
and-
itself, and like a group of bears just takes it in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that might be like
Tarzan vibe, yeah, Tarzan
Is
vibe.
that not like, is that not like motherly instinct? Because even you can look at humans, a mother might
Okay, so
baby a baby.
does
that's
that
not-
alien-
You're arguing
does that
against his point.
Yeah,
You're arguing
does that
against
alien not
his
have a
point
fucking
now.
mother then?
Exactly. Does the
Is it
alien
not
not
bred?
have the motherly instinct?
Do you know what I mean?
But it
Does it
wasn't
not have an
born
instinct?
on
Wasn't
this
born here, we're
terrain
different, bro.
with these
We're clearly different.
logistics
If
and
you
this
go every other
environment.
world-
To have a
We
social,
don't know
to
what
have
their
a
environment
we
is or
have the
was.
most advanced social infrastructure in terms
Do
of
we?
all of the species on our
That-
planet.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
On our
Okay,
planet,
okay,
right?
we do.
However, other species have the same sort of like mindset towards it. You know, they show the same sort of science, which is why we can like domesticate animals. So why would that be any different on a different like planet that had its own social ecosystem?
Because we don't know. Like we haven't
Are you
been
trying to
there.
say we can't be domesticated?
No, he's saying my point of the aliens coming and seeing these lot are just retarded, they're gonna kill each other anyway, let's leave them the fuck alone. He's saying, no, if that happened, why wouldn't they help advance us like them
What if
and
they
work
already,
together
what if they
to
already
live in
tried?
harmony?
What if they already tried and then they really just
Then
saw
why
that?
wouldn't they take over the planet? Because it's abundant of resources.
Because they got their
wouldn't-
own that's popping.
Yeah.
So they got
No,
society that
every-
works.
No, there are finite resources. Why the fuck would they not try and
Finite
go for it?
resources that we
Because they
know
might
of on
have
this
better
planet.
finite resources.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
No.
the point we're saying.
No,
That
the
element
point is-
115 exists. We just don't have
It's
it
a
on this
finite
planet.
resource on our planet.
Okay,
Why is
okay.
it finite on our planet? Because there's only a certain amount on our
Restart
planet.
this
But it's
conversation.
finite
If you
to us.
Yeah, no, but if we go
we-
to another planet, right? If an alien like grows up on this fucking planet, they have their own finite resources.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meaning, it's gonna fucking end. Like those resources are gonna run out.
Yes,
If they see
sure.
they see a planet full of fucking dumb fucking retards with all these fucking like elements and shit that they're running out of,
They
why
just
would they
observe.
not? Why would they not come here and take it?
Because if we saw a planet,
Because it
with
might
the
be
resources we
irrelevant
needed
compared
survive,
to
we
what
would
they
take it.
have.
We
Okay,
would take
you
it.
know what's irrelevant compared to what we used to have? Spices, peppers. Why the fuck do we need them
It
if
makes
we've
food taste nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We've deep that.
Why would an alien not come to another planet to get other resources that they don't
Maybe
know about?
they
We
are
don't need it.
without interacting
How
with
do you know
us.
they
this.
don't need it though?
at
Look
this.
at our world. It's dying. We need to pattern up. Otherwise, the
Right.
world is gonna do some madness. Are you telling me the only world in this universe, in the whole universe, we're the only ones that are dying?
No,
And
I'm sure there's plenty of other
Yeah,
planets
plenty
where.
of
Oh, really?
There's a bunch of wild
So
shit
what
going
if
on.
an alien came from a planet that was dying, that's already like super civilized, came to us? Why
Then
would
they
they not
probably would
think?
invade.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
But
that might
even
not
if
happen.
you think if they're smart enough to get space travel, right? Why would they not be smart enough to think this is a planet full of animals compared to them, right?
Yeah.
What would the need be? Why would you do that?
Why do we fucking
What if
cut
the
down,
other-
why do we
what
cut
if
down the
other
rainforest?
planets- What if the
Because
other
why do we
planets that were in
Okay, no,
another
because we're
universe
humans.
What if
different.
all the other planets that we believe that in another universe was just us, just in another time? Because if
possible.
if the further you
Anything's
go out,
possible.
could be like a different time zone, and it could be fucking 15,000 years ago. It wasn't just us,
And some
it's just
sort of
some,
reflection
like,
of light or something.
The weird shit that they say is like they're looking for
You
planets.
don't believe that, do you?
They're looking.
You wouldn't even look
I
at
can go into like
far-fetched.
like to make you guys understand. It would take like fucking 30 minutes. I'm not doing that.
But how do you understand that if there's nothing to prove that? Yeah, that's what goes on in a universe outside of us.
Because there's only one universe.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Because the universe
How
is
the fuck do you
literally everything that exists around us.
But how do
Okay,
you
I
know?
know,
that?
They're only
That's-
proven
that's-
recently.
No,
No,
universe
because
is like what
that
you're
is
saying.
the definition. It's
Of
like
everything.
all of space is the universe.
Universe is
All
like
of space, but
another
then we haven't
word for
explored the whole of
infinity.
space.
No,
Yes,
we can't.
No, that's why the universe is constantly fucking expanding. Because when we
that's
see
why it's
more
called the
shit,
universe.
They added to it.
Tory,
Yeah.
Tory, you're not seeing a bigger picture. Imagine that. Our universe, Big Bang, right? What if it's bigger than that, and there's other Big Bangs?
It's just endless.
And there's fucking
Like
all
the
these
white
Big
hole.
Bangs.
You know when I
went through
Bigger,
this-
bigger picture.
do you not remember when I went through this like last time?
I feel like we probably did.
I did, and then I was talking to you, and you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense." But also, do you see where I'm coming from? I'm like, yes.
Oh, but
Wait, you said
I'm a bit
also.
more,
just
I'm a
to
bit
have
more
hope.
sober this time.
So he said,
No, you said also,
yeah,
do you
that's
see where I'm
true.
coming
But
from?
do you have a line? Yeah. We are one of the laws that we are part of the fucking earth.
Okay, it's 2021. If in 20 years from
Two.
now, 2022, it's 2022. Oh shit,
20
2022.
oh, gee, we'll be-
If in 20 years what I just said isn't proven, I will give
What
Tori
did
a
you say?
hand job, bare hand.
I don't want
24
And you'll
two.
love it.
You
I
do
don't
that
want
for a
that.
fucking pint and Weatherspoons, bro.
I don't want that.
If he can prove to me
And a
that
Desperado on the
UFOs don't
side.
exist,
Bro, add me to that. I want a Desperado. I can't lie.
Is this where
He's getting a desperado. You know, you can give me a Godfather pitch drug if they're still doing that at that time.
If Weatherspoons is still
yeah,
about 50
pint,
quid's
bro.
going to be worth £1.
yeah, a pint's gonna cost 50 quid.
I want a gravitational pull light refracting UFO pint
Yeah.
from Weatherspoons.
I want an
It will
alien.
exist.
Actually, fuck it, I want a Desperado in the hands of an alien. That's what I want.
Bro, come on, we know a few.
In
Just
Bristol.
go Gravesend, you see a few.
Oh.
Well, aliens.
Yeah, unidentified life forms.
I might
Wrap
actually.
this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up here,
I'm
bro.
sleepy.
This is
Alright,
strong.
aliens are
Right.
fake. Aliens are real.
This has been the sobriety session. We've
sobriety
achieved
session.
sobriety.
Sobriety session.
I'm not sober though. I'm sorry, guys.
You defeated the point
I'm
of the
drunk.
whole pod right there.
I did what the
But
podcast
it's
told me to
sobriety
do.
session,
I
bro.
got drunk.
Nah, we're getting sober.
This is apple juice, but I'm drunk.
Okay, no, real talk. Before I actually like punch someone in the jaw for saying something, I need to leave. So 3,
thought it
2,
was
1.
Bye,
thank
guys.
you.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Oh, fucking hell.